Right, and
You're gonna
we
go
left
around?
off with Orphan being attacked. So as a recap from last session, we started with this looming shadow that was coming across your area of the Feywild, and for various reasons, each of your characters was meeting at this lodge, Lair Lorn Lodge, with other Fey creatures in the area, which were mounting a defense against these creatures that were attacking wherever the shadow was falling. In fact, you guys started out battling these creatures. You came to know them as Spriggans. These sort of gnome-like creatures with thorns coming out of their skin, which they use as daggers. And also, there he is.
Hey,
We would have just waited.
You're early.
we pretty much did wait.
You missed like the opening sentence of our recap, so that's all. Way to hustle. So they can also tear off these vines from their arms and use them as thorn whips. Fought against them, made it back to the lodge, and got some more info about the nature of the shadow and maybe where it's originating from. Led you to split to two parties to go out and try to find some answers. One party went to the Fane Guard, which is this low stone wall that is actually a magical barrier that is a sort of a prison for what's called the Fell Knight Queen. She tried to blend shadow magic and Fey magic, and the other greater Fey did not like that, so they imprisoned her in her own little realm. It's called the Fell Knight Vale. It's an actual physical location. You guys rode hard for that. Found a gap in the wall, and there's a Fane stone missing, sort of one of the anchor points for this Fane Guard, this fence. That group is now riding to a cabin of a druid. The other group went directly to the druid's cabin, found a dying dryad along the way, talked to her for a moment, but then realized that her tree had been cut down and destroyed, and she fell dead. You guys went there, battled some more Spriggan, rescued another dryad and a unicorn, Palantir, who says, "Oh, you're solid for saving us, thanks." And then you guys made your way to Devray's cabin. Devray is this druid out in the woods. It is in the shadow. And in talking to him, you realize like something is right about him. There are people there that are familiar with Devray and know that he's off right now. Something about him is a little mechanical, stilted. And you guys sort of treated with him lightly, and at one point he casts heat metal on Orson, one of the bear folk that are with the party.
We were trying to get him to leave his cabin, and he refused to leave the cabin.
You also found his wolf companion that was in a pit covered by some branches.
It's his wolf companion. Somebody's wolf companion.
So Orson's armor starts to heat up. He's like, "What the fuck?" He starts to like tear it off, and you see like Devray has his eyes locked on him, maintaining concentration on this spell. And Orson walks up to Devray and just like kind of like firmly slaps him across the face to try to like, Devray, what are you doing? And slaps him across the face.
It's for 19 damage. He's dead.
He does not maintain concentration on the spell.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And right after that happens, like Orson steps back. He's like, "What is with you, Devray?" And you hear from outside the cabin, "Orson, enemy approaching." And Orson turns to you guys and says, "Just deal with him. Try to figure out what's wrong with him. We'll hold off the enemy." And Orson leaves the cabin outside. Are you outside or are you inside?
I don't think we've arrived yet. Sorry.
They're with
Oh, that's
Fox,
right.
you said
You're in
going
the
to group two.
So, you guys are alone with Orson. Oh, I'm sorry, with Devray the druid. He I said, cast an aggressive spell on the bear.
Because he doesn't want to leave. So, try peeking and throw it. Just to try. Why are you so adamant about not leaving? It's obviously very bad out here with the shadow and everything. I think it's having an effect on your livelihood.
He says, it is, in fact, but what you don't realize, little goblin, is that you're not leaving here either.
Oh fuck.
Let's roll initiative.
I think the last part is common.
Well, at least we're getting rid of that now.
Oh, awesome. 12 for me.
Roll a nice one there.
We're still in conversation.
That's gonna give me a 6.
Deveray rolled
What's that?
We're still in conversation mode.
Oh, no, I move quickly, but I talk slow.
Yeah, that's why you're still in conversation mode.
We've gotten out of quick. Be the other way around. Like all of a sudden, conversation started and everything still running really good. Whoa.
So he actually stands up and for a moment, like, looks as if he's going to grab something and it's not there. And then kind of like refocuses his attention on you. He says something, he pulls out a little, dried vine and kind of wraps it into a snare. And he throws it at your feet.
Oh shit.
I need both you guys to make Constitution saving throws, please.
This is not good, guys. This is not good. I rolled a 1 and now a 2. If we start going up, it'll be a great night by the
just
end of
gotta
the night.
ask you to make a bunch more rolls.
I think Foxwoods group may have to show up earlier than expected.
You said con saving throw?
Yes.
That would be a 1.
Alright.
9 for me. So what do we got?
So what's your back to
Oh, wait.
character?
Oh wait, no, it's con saving throw. Suck.
Sorry.
I haven't thought about it, but I'm going to start.
Mine's a pixie swinekeeper ranger.
It'll definitely be another goblin. I'm using that many.
That's right.
First anybody.
So he throws this at your feet, and you just feel like the room like dim for a moment, and you feel your energy sapped. He casts Withering Bloom on you. You take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Can't take much more of that.
But you're up.
I think I might tell you outright the next attack.
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
I will attempt to create a bonfire.
3. Try that.
No, the next one will probably be 3.
I'm going to create a bonfire under his feet. So, little skull pops under his
Cool.
foot. Bonfire pops up. Dexterity.
Attack saving. Oh. Great.
So, I'm going to try and hide behind him.
My bad. It's a 5.
Yes, disadvantage.
For some reason.
Yes.
Because he's extra slow because of whatever this darkness is that's going on.
So,
Yeah.
D8 of fire.
That's fair.
That is 2 points of fire damage. Then it's a bonfire under. And I'm still going to
2
Scramble.
points of fire damage.
I'm going to scramble behind the bed and try and hide. But we're going to try it anyway.
Cabin, so that's a little
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break behind.
Where is the door?
One behind
there.
next to me.
front doors
Okay.
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
look
that's
at
a
one.
window.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
window behind me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Join the club.
Single digits all night, man. That's 7 total for snow.
You're like the babysitter who's trying to hide from the toddler. You just like go under cover.
Yeah.
Or you're like,
Feet are sticking out.
yeah, exactly. Not in like just one line of sight, but
Feet.
exactly. Yeah.
Penis.
I did hear that. I was like, what?
How tall is he? Like, how big of a guy is he?
He's an elf, So, 5-ish feet tall.
Okay, so I'm thinking like I want to pull out the rope out of my bag and try to like just almost dash and like kind of wrap it around him to a degree. So I don't know if
Make
that's
a athletics or acrobatics check.
okay. Let's go acrobatics, but I'm probably still gonna just roll 3 years, so it's not gonna matter. 9. Okay, so that's gonna be a 14.
Okay.
Coming up. So I want to just kind of like run that around him, and then I want to run out the door. I don't know how much movement like that will take, so you tell me.
I think you could probably perform your whole like. So, how are you doing?
So basically, I just imagine like I just like pull the rope out, and I just start dashing forward, and I just start like throwing it like through like randomly around him, and like just trying to just interweave it at wherever I can on him, and then I just want to grab like both ends, and then like kind of just take
Okay.
off with it.
To resist, I had a 12 for like an escape DC.
Okay.
So, all right, we'll say that works, and we'll say you get to the door.
Okay.
Doing that.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's.
What's your plan? Try and drag him out.
I'm trying to drag him out. Yeah.
Got it.
So. Or do
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I think it's.
I'm not really strong though. I mean, maybe he's just still in the same spot, but I just have the rope around him, so now I can start pulling.
Okay. He is.
And here's where I die.
He's going to ice knife you.
Oh,
I'm dead.
Probably.
maybe I'm right.
9.
Does not hit.
Dex.
All right.
Still gets the
Bracelet
explosion.
just shards, right?
Still gets the explosion.
Yeah.
So there's a deck save
Deck save.
for 2d6.
Is it or take half?
Or take half.
Is it or take half? No, let him dead.
Yeah, but you could be dead outright.
Did you make a deck save?
But I don't even need to. But I mean, I can do it anyway. It's going to be. Doesn't matter because it's going to kill me. 17.
2 damage.
Well, no.
Yeah, 2 damage kills me.
No, you made the save.
It
So
was
it's
2
half.
damage, half to 1. So
That's-
it was 1 damage.
On a 2d6, I rolled a double ones.
No shot. I have
There's a
one-
chance.
Wow. Okay. Sure.
That's what I mean. Like,
that is
you have-
statistically improbable.
Very true. But
Yeah.
it happened.
but we're all actually.
Yeah.
I didn't roll 2 ones.
But we
I
killed it.
rolled a 2 and a 1.
We killed an
So it's
astral
three.
dread.
Right down.
So, like,
That's fair.
statistics
That's fair.
aren't always right.
Alright, I got 1 hit point then. We're good to keep moving.
Damn.
You will get
Yeah.
another turn.
Damn.
Don't worry, you'll die next.
Is he staying in the fire or is he stuck in the fire?
Wait, whose turn is it?
It's his turn.
That's
No, he just ice knifed me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But he's got to. If he ends
yeah,
his turn
he's
in the
gonna
bonfire,
move,
he'll
no,
take
he's gonna
damage.
move out of that.
Is he
Or at least
like?
try to.
He is roped up. I don't know.
Is that considered grappled?
Well, the rope catching fire.
It's being not since it's being held by somebody now. It's got to be unattained,
Okay.
whatever the word is.
Not being worn or carried.
Is he restrained? I guess is the question with this rope.
I mean,
I bet I'm
you
kind of
kinda-
pulling him with it.
you
but-
kind of rolled to like it was a restraint check.
Yeah, true. Shit, now I guess that's his. Because he definitely wanted the ice knife you. That's his action. He's restrained.
And he
So,
would be stuck.
he does take damage.
You want to give him a deck save to try maybe roll out of the way? Or no, wait, restrain, you
Restrained,
auto fail.
yeah,
You
you
auto
auto
fail
fail.
damage.
Yeah, he's restrained.
So 6 fire damage.
Okay.
Turning a druid seems
Um,
so
Peeking under the
fucked.
Not loving it, but also not panic mode.
Not loving it. I'm standing in a fire.
Is
Not
he like-
loving this.
Is he like the opposite of ba 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 ba? I'm loving it, but he's like
That.
fire.
Left tongue.
Not loving
Straight
it.
up not having a good
I'm,
time.
not, I'm sure it's not.
Yeah, because he kind of trailed off with
So then, what do you have? That was his turn. He ice knifed.
it. Oh, yeah.
Your
So
turn.
he's on. He's on.
I see what Nim is doing. I'm like, oh, okay. 5, 10, 15, and I'll just give him the help action.
Grab a-
to help pull.
No, I should help you.
Somebody roll with advantage.
+0.
Plus -1.
Okay. Do we want to wait till his turn and I'll roll it? Because that way it's both of us. Because it's basically both of our actions.
Alright.
That's the idea. The idea is... Because he's
You're pulling with his help, and he's
Yes.
pulling with your help.
Correct.
Yeah,
But
well-
only one roll for the thing.
Right. We're both going
It
to
would
help
take
each
an
other.
act. It would take. It would just take both of our actions.
Right, that's
For
what
us.
I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's going to burn both of our actions.
Okay.
when I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it just was me rolling,
Yeah.
then he would get his action. I'm just
Yeah,
making
yeah,
sure we
yeah.
burn both of ours.
Yeah.
Keep it fair. You 13 and 1. So 13.
Let's see what he does to try to resist. That's strength, right? 12.
We pull him.
Alright, so you guys start to drag him out of
Yes.
the...
Yeah,
so he
assume
drags
15
out of the
feet.
fire.
I
Yeah.
assume that would be 15 feet, which would be
Sounds good.
15 right outside.
Yep, yep, fair enough.
React any special way once he's out of his cabin.
No.
Okay.
No. Still sort of like impassive. Like this rope around his, twisting around thing, and you guys pulling him is an inconvenience.
Mhm.
You know, he's like doing a little kicking at it, but again, movements are stilted.
Even once he's brought outside. Fuck.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
That makes me upset.
At this point,
Will the enemies ever come in Foxwind's group? You're... Oh, sorry.
oh
you-
no,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I answered the question that I thought you were asking.
I gotta say, we're in a beautiful ice knife cluster.
You know,
Maybe he's out of spell slots.
You know you're still alive. You know, and Granny.
Yep. Eat some of your pastries.
Yeah, I can't wait for there to be more tanks in this.
I'm not a tank. I'm a healer.
Right.
Yeah.
Another
But-
healer and another tank will help. Or at least someone else. Frontliner.
So outside, there is a melee happening. The bears are tearing into some of the springing.
Hell yeah.
Just a bunch of giants.
However, there are two others with
Could happen.
bears.
Or the Bernstein.
They would kill you if you heard them say that.
My bad.
Is that one of your dice?
Yeah.
Big dice.
Just massive metal dice. Just drop it, puts a hole in the floor.
So there are 5 Eladrin,
Paper.
5 Eladrin, and
How much were tungsten dice?
3,
Really fun, like $200 for a D20.
no, 3 Centaur.
Still make it
Also
fun.
Right, okay.
fighting off screen.
Right.
Fighting off camera, because that's a lot of minis to
Yes.
So I'll just focus on the bears and against the if they're fighting. But there's a pretty big scrum here outside.
It's the bears and the bees.
Uh,
I thought it was the bards and the bees, or the bards and the
That's
dragons.
both our actions.
the, so
Starts with everything.
yeah, there are 3
Girls
Spriggan, and there are 2 elves out there, or at least elf-looking creatures, elf-looking people. They have though this sort of like ashen gray skin and white hair.
They kind of look like what's happening to our druid dude.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of like.
Right.
No,
No? Okay.
no, he looks a little off, like ill,
Yeah.
sick. Something is off about him. These are elves
He's got dementia.
with white hair and like light gray skin.
That's
Okay.
Alzheimer's. Which is a sign.
The one is wielding a like sword, a short sword. That looks like it's made of shadow. It is like a dark.
Oh, that's badass. I want that.
Yeah.
I want that.
And then the other
Stay
one,
away.
the other one is
Mr. Shadow Boy.
saying
Like
some
that
nasty
literally
shit.
is my fetish.
They're battling. You guys are up.
We just went
Actually,
Correct.
he's
Yeah,
up.
I was like,
Yes, he's
in
up.
theory.
He's going to try to kick out of this rope, kind of disentangle himself from the rope with a 12.
Versus.
Your opposed check.
Is
Yes,
it a
an
check?
opposed
It was a
check.
14 when I originally hit it. I don't know if you want to keep that or if you want me to re-roll and do
No,
a
because you're
post.
not really. Yeah, I think it would be an opposed because you're just grappling. It's an opposed, which is like a grapple.
He breaks free.
It's free. All right. But that is his turn.
My rolls have been so dog shit.
Again,
I've had 5 rolls and all under 10.
Nice. Okay.
He's on his own.
I will go back to my standard. Deck save.
Is it a touch spell?
No.
This is bonfire stuff.
Yep, straight bonfire.
13.
15 is the number. 2 fire damage.
Alright.
And he's got the bonfire again. Bonk.
I don't know, because I don't want to kill him.
I know, but he's not looking too injured, so I'm still gonna keep it. You can do non-lethal if you want. And I'm gonna duck behind the house and try and hide again, so it's action.
Okay.
Nope. That's 2. So that's a 4 total. So my feet are still sticking out.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be his thing. Every time he goes to hide something, a part of his body's sticking out. He's too stupid. He's just not stealthy enough. Done. Nim. Oh, something's happening between Nim and myself.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Was the fire on when we went into the house?
It was like minimal light. No, there wasn't. I think you said there were some. There was some sort of
There were candles lit.
candles.
I'm gonna say no.
Fuck. I got nothing. I'm going to go ahead and run around the corner, and while doing so, I'm going to take a crossbow bolt and just aim low.
Nut shot.
Yeah, going for the nut shot here. Watch, here's a crit. No, but that is a hit. 16 plus. There it is. It's going to be 1d6. 7 damage. That was my first roll. That was actually good.
Bonus action. Do it again.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
Okay.
No, I don't think I can, because that was already a crossbow attack.
Yeah, I was wrong with the feat the first time I spoke. It just says you can, if you take an attack action with a one-handed weapon, might need to be like either way hand crossbow is, then you can take a bonus
One-handed
action attack with a crossbow. So you can attack twice.
Wow.
There's nothing that says you can't attack twice with a hand crossbow. It's a reload.
Bonus action. With another 18. Cool.
Yep.
So that's going to hit again, and you're going to take another 8 damage.
Where are you hitting him? Like you said, you're aiming low.
Yeah, I was thinking like the legs.
The knees.
Yeah, just like aiming. I'm aiming for lower mass because I'm not trying to hit anything vital.
Okay.
God forbid I hit like the femoral. Yeah, it's just like, all right, shit.
2 crossbow bolts in the thigh.
Yeah, going straight for the knees, like the what's that? The no.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that.
I forgot what that's from
at
too.
this point,
Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
you see, like now, like Devray really starts to show some pain. He is going to move out of the bonfire and move this way. And what you see
Think of this
next is this sort of light start to like rise out of Devray, and the druid falls down. And from his body is a
Second
I'm gonna use
phase.
this because it looks cool.
What the fuck is
Even though it's
that?
more like a
Oh fuck.
ivory, glowing, pale light that separates from Devray, who's now down. Any of either of you two Fey creatures who are present can make like a history check or check or something. This is
14 for me.
13 on the history. It's for me. So, yeah. What was the other one that you said you would also accept? History or what?
any kind of knowledge based.
Anything hint based.
That's pretty much gonna say a 13.
I got +2, that's it. So yeah, 14 for me as well.
Not sure exactly what it is, but it looked like it was possessing Devray until Devray took enough damage for this thing to leave its body.
And light is just, is it now?
It's like a humanoid glow.
Okay, so it's a seemingly a light creature made out of light that's just standing
Yes.
where
Does
Yes.
Devray seem alive?
He seems like he's bleeding from multiple wounds in his body. He's down. He doesn't look dead.
Okay,
He, like,
okay.
kind of stumbled backwards, collapsed, this thing came from his body, and is now sort of like stalking the battlefield.
Is he gonna take a lingering?
We'll find out.
No, we're not doing. I'm not gonna be ugly again, am I?
There's potential.
Don't worry.
Potentially.
Just don't go down.
One of the things that we amended was
Harshness.
on your third, or we'll see. Let me think about that. But on your, if you're unconscious for 3 or more rounds, you get a lingering effect. You're not unconscious if you're at 0 hit points for 2 or more rounds. So it's not as harsh.
I swear, if Brady Lantern becomes ugly, I will quit.
What? So that was Nim's turn.
And then
Okay, and then it's his action to release.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
So then we're back to me.
yes.
It's a different ranking scale.
I keep grabbing a d20 like I need to do something, but I don't. You need to roll the save. That dexterity, unless he's
And you're trying to
burn this
wasn't
light
another thing.
on fire. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Dex save.
Pretty much. Well, bonfire's still there. I can concentrate on it. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna run inside the house.
Okay.
Just gonna dip in just one square in the house. Yeah. The windows look like I can fit through them easily.
Yeah, small creature. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get over to Deborah. Feed them. Good berries. Can I feed them to unconscious characters to give them a hit point? There's a question I meant to ask before, but since it's in the middle of it.
No.
I mean, if you can administer a healing potion.
Yeah, it's just pouring liquid down somebody's throat.
Right.
Get
Bird-
some
bird-
chew up
I can like
Birdie.
Yeah.
Baby
Sure,
bird it.
yeah.
If you're a goblin, that would be unusual.
I'll
Just
say
spit
yeah.
it in his mouth. You can do it from range.
Liam is up.
How tall is this building?
It's a kind of a squat cabin, so we'll say maybe 10-foot ceiling. So probably no ceiling. It's probably just the underside of the roof.
Okay. I'm going to jump up onto the ceiling then.
Okay.
And then I will take my crossbow shots. Well, a shot, actually, because that's going to be a bonus action, I think, to use that. That's a bonus action, correct, yeah. So one shot at
Yeah.
the light
Yeah.
aberration thing. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I'm going to test my shots here.
What was yours?
That's going to be a 13.
My spell save, yeah, it's 15. 'cause I got the
It
yeah. So yeah, it is the
like sees and like in a blink just dodges the bolt.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
What's
Yes.
the number?
13. Okay, it wasn't great,
So
but
didn't hit its ace save.
Still got a bonus.
no, I already used it to jump over.
That was your jump? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I'm gonna
It's turn.
Its turn.
There is,
Kills all of them.
there is a bonfire under him. So probably gonna.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not under him.
But
It is under him,
He
but
just-
it just he didn't take the damage from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
it starts to like float away.
Like, way away.
Yeah, like away from the battlefield, away from the cabin. away
Pretty
from
quickly,
everything.
or
Yeah,
Like it's out of sight
at the
already?
tune of 50 feet per round.
Holy
5
shit.
feet?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's gone.
30. So it's probably right on the edge.
I'm not gonna be able to chase it down though.
Yeah, I don't think.
And
we
it's
should.
like not running, it's like
Yeah,
floating,
just flying.
like wisping away.
Just remember what it looked like so we can describe it later. And
A vaguely humanoid blob of light.
then I'm gonna jump. 15,
Out the window.
You needed athletics or anything?
And yeah, since I know good berries, you kind of have to chew them. I'm gonna like half chew a good berry
Mhm.
and then shove it in his
Shove it down there.
You heal 1 hit point.
mouth. yeah,
Fuck!
yeah. Because you gotta. I don't know. I don't want to say you gotta swallow it to get it because you wouldn't be able to unconsciously. But anyway, yes, I pretty much baby birded.
I trust me, you can swallow unconsciously.
Yeah, I saw a video of that.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Okay. So I give him a good fairy.
Okay, and then as this battle outside is raging on, Debray kind of just comes and you see a different look in his eye than from when he was inside the cabin.
I got you.
He says, "Good berries, they do the job, but man, they taste bad. Thank you, though. Thank you much."
Yeah, my taste awfully weird for some reason. I don't know why.
Stop putting it
And
in your ass.
you see him, he like grabs some,
It's gonna need good
like
legal price.
weakly grabs some dirt and rubs it in his hands, and then like pulls out each of the crossbow bolts and starts to rub the dirt in his thing. He's going to cast cure wounds on himself.
Burns and everything. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Good berries.
Heal myself, thanks. And he looks and he says, I need my staff and I need Fang. And he kind of weakly calls out, Fang! And out of the woods comes the wolf outside, starts to lick it. He has a nice little union with Fang.
Is there still combat going?
There is combat going on, but as the
With
brigands retreat,
Oh.
Joe, roll a d20.
I'm not adding anything.
No,
No.
God damn it. Rolls behind.
a couple spriggans lie dead. The creatures here, if anybody, I guess you would see as a with your vantage point in particular, they like go back and they step back and sort of like do that like cape maneuver, and they're gone,
Fucking vampires?
vanish from sight.
So I do a knowledge check to see if I
Vampire.
recognize what they are.
Yeah, I kind of look like.
17, so 19 total.
17 and okay, 19 too. I don't know if anybody wants to check out these bodies. I'm just,
If they're common spriggan, then no.
yeah. You know that there are several different kinds of elves.
I was just like, right there, Eladrin or something.
No, they were elves. They weren't Eladrin.
Okay.
Eladrin are a little more perfect than elves,
Gotcha.
right?
Don't tell the high elves
You
that.
have your elves. You have your drow.
Nah, that's
We're not either of those.
Okay.
These are Shadow Kai. Shadow Kin. Shadow elves.
I consider them. They got some pretty crazy.
Elves that have a little touch of the
Shadowfell.
Shadowfell. Battle aftermath. There's some cleanup. There's some healing, and that's what we'll say within the next half hour or so is when the other party gets there. The Foxwoods party with Thumor and what do you guys want to do regarding? Anything else that you want to do?
Let me just converse with like
Right.
with Debray and figure out what that thing was.
Right.
Possessed
Does he,
you.
does he know what possessed him or how that happened?
He says, I could see you and I could hear you. But that thing was possessing me. I think it was Witchlight. Sometimes it's called a will-o-wisp.
Is there?
I went to bed 3 nights ago and I woke up with no control over my voice or actions. I watched as several Spriggan
Yeah, it's not gonna hold me for my guy.
a few of those gray elves came at me, threw my dog into a pit. They took my totem,
battle this shadow that seems to be taking over the land.
Yes, I haven't been able to study too long because shortly after it fell over me is when I was attacked.
We have another
What's
group
been
coming.
happening?
People dying, lab attacks. Other than that,
It's mostly been Spriggan that have been invading the surrounding areas.
It's dim, but what time of day is it?
That is a good question.
later in the day. 'Cause we've been traveling. We did the whole triad traveling for quite a while.
Is it?
Good afternoon.
Because we've been in the shadow for a minute now.
Oh, right.
He says, my staff had wanted a totem. Now, to unlock the fate, they must have been after.
Did this creature possess you for so long if all they were looking for was a totem?
Over the past few days, we've been going through the forests and rooting out some of the kinder, gentler creatures. All I can do is be in here trapped in my own mind and watch this happen. Sadistic is all I can think of. To these Spriggan.
Very well. Time to go.
Was the Will-O-Wisp, would that have been allied with the Spriggans and the Shattercon thing?
I believe concert. He says, we need to find out where the shadow is originating and why.
Other group went for that. They should be here shortly. I think I hear them coming now.
Sure enough.
What timing?
What great time.
He says, give me a few minutes to conduct a ritual. And he sort of, gets in touch with the ground, like he goes down, both hands on the ground, concentrates about 10 minutes or so. He looks up at you all now. We'll say Vamor and Lou and Foxwinds are there now, patiently waiting, talking about their experiences, talking about their bears and everything. And he says, there's a Fane Stone that is at the bottom of the Eternal Feather Falls. It must have been removed. The charm lifted. The gate open, and that has allowed its shadow must replace it.
What is Fate Stone?
It is a large stone that locks in the Vanguard's fence that keeps the
So it's like kind of like a giant like aura kind of thing. The stone or whatever, like it's like basically when it's there, it's like a giant like aura that just kind of keeps like it's like a dome kind of shield thing. I'm kind of confused what it is.
what we'll gather. So just so I
Okay,
can kind of help everybody imagine this or picture this, there's this stone fence that keeps the Fell
Oh,
Knight
literal
veil-
fence. Oh, okay.
that keeps the Fell Knight veil in place
Okay.
there and sort of separate from the rest of the Feywild.
Sure.
A stone was removed. This famed stone, one of the sort of the anchor stones to it, removed. The shadow was allowed to spread throughout the rest of the Feywild.
Okay.
What Deborah is telling you is that stone, he used commune with nature. That stone is at the bottom of waterfall.
Of the Feather Falls. Of the Turtle Falls.
Eternal Feather Falls. He says it's until that stone is reset back to the wall, the shadow will be across the land, and the creatures that inhabit it will continue to destroy this forest and our people.
Shit. In what direction is the Feather Falls? Would I have already known that?
You probably heard of it. Yeah, it's like a not an uncommon like landmark.
Yeah, probably should have been there. 16. Or at least knew about it. Okay.
What you know about it is, even for the Feywild, it's a beautiful place. It is a magical, mystically, like picturesque location.
Cool. I'm gonna go up, grab his hand, give it like a couple pats, and then just take off out the door.
He tells you guys which way to go to get to the thing, and Foxwind seems to know where the Feather Falls is. So, by Centaur back, the bears running, you guys catching rides, you smaller creatures catching rides. Within 2 hours or so, you guys get to this Eternal Feather Falls. And what you see is, as you sort of enter this canyon, you guys are waiting out the storm here in the other world. You guys enter this canyon, and you see a river that sort of splits into two and goes around this like mound, this island at the top, and two waterfalls fall into this upper pool. And then the upper pool has another waterfall, which goes into a lower pool, and then the river continues to flow.
And it's just kind of floating there. There's no land that it's going into or anything. Or
Oh no, it's a canyon.
Okay.
It's land. Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, there's like sort of an ancient weathered set of stairs that go up the side, so you can actually get to the upper pool.
okay, we need to be at the bottom of it. I think you said it.
It's in the bottom of the pool. Of
It's
the
at the
Feather
bottom
Falls.
of the pool,
Got it.
Yeah.
Got you.
not the bottom.
Okay.
So this is what you're looking at, basically. You guys are entering from this side here.
Okay.
Just to give you that visual.
And it's just somewhere in the water. I can't swim.
It is very like you know, the falls themselves are very you know, like there's a lot of billowing mist. Okay.
Wait, is that actually one of your things? Oh god.
So
I'm afraid of it. I just can't swim. I don't know if that's a lord.
so we're gonna leave you guys at the banks of the pool of the falls.
We
There.
just
So the
searching for
bang,
it.
bang, bang.
So it's the four of us.
Well, that's where I'm gonna leave you off. Yeah,
I'm about to play
there
your
are two
mono.
parties
Just
there,
four.
plus there are NPCs.
Great.
Plus NPCs.
Yeah,
Okay.
plus NPCs.
Got it.
So there's basically a party of, including you
Colossus
guys,
Titan.
a party of
Flame.
about 20 people or so.
Got
Thanks.
All right.
Did he drop a soaring? I need to turn on soaring.
Let's
Soul Ring, Dark Ritual.
let's jump over to the material world, shall we? So I
That's
gave you
what I
guys
was
some
trying,
information,
Kind of.
right? You know, beforehand.
It's just a song, but it was in Wings World.
You're at the Four Lanterns Inn. You hear this crack, this kaboom, and then you know the tavern itself starts to shake. You hear wind hitting the wall, you know, the outside walls and the roof. There is and has been a violent storm happening for the past few days. This is the third day of rain, wind, sleet, thunder, and lightning. Although sometimes like intense heat Like there's been snow and rain and sleet and heat waves in this area. Anytime anybody tries to go out, they always seek shelter and come back in. The fields are washed out. The roads are washed out. There's just mud everywhere. It's been pouring rain or sleet for 3 days straight. The people at the Four Lanterns Inn are, at first, were happy to wait out the storm, in a rather comfortable inn. But everybody's getting a little antsy now. Everybody's getting some cabin fever there.
You used the Fort Lanterns Inn before. I feel like that's familiar. Okay. I was like, that's definitely an inn we've been to before.
It's from the Seas Campaign, right?
Just a picture of the Careless Whispers up on the wall.
I've used it.
Is Ale Belly here?
I own this.
Quite a fine establishment here.
Actually, shit, I want to leave.
Sheets are dirty.
I didn't know big bugs to get into my skin.
On the first day, there was a group of merchants from Saravik that tried to leave, and after about 10 minutes of outside trying to get their carriage and horse ready, they had to come back in. The weather was too bad. It was too bad for the animals. The horses couldn't get any footing. The wagon wheels were getting stuck in the mud. They gave up and came back in. Odell, the orc, sort of like a farmhand that helps out around the inn, went out to feed the horses, but reported them being spooked. They're not eating much. There's about 24 people at the inn right now, intern refuge. There's some travelers and some locals mixed. One of the locals is an elderly Hin woman.
I'm Granny Lantern. I am I'm a hen. I have an apron on, and I like to carry a rolling pin on me, 3 cooking knives that look like daggers, kind of ish. I also have a walking stick, and she has a little bit of arthritis in her back because she carries a frying pan on her back.
Weapon of choice, like it.
Can you smell what the Grady's cooking?
That's our new catchphrase. She has a little bit of gray hair. She's just trying to tend to the people in this inn.
People observing the scene inside the inn see Granny trying to comfort people, trying to distract the children that are there, trying to reassure people. She also seems to know everybody, and if she didn't know them when they came in, she probably knows them.
She's good innkeeper, a little slow because she doesn't have any help, but she gets the job done.
Also, there are several frustrated merchants with their diverse caravan guard. One of the guards is a tabaxi with like brown and gray fur, and she is with an Edhel. With well, I'll let you describe.
Yuna is a Drowhell, Edhel. He wears his white hair in a top knot. He's wearing a leather armor, which is pretty beat up. Well worn, but it doesn't look like any... It's not... There's no serious battle damage to it. It just looks like it's old. He carries around 2 swords with him, which look to weigh him down significantly. They look like he's almost in his father's shoes with the swords. He is pacing around impatiently, looking to get out, asking the folk, "Is your weather always so crazy up here? I'm not used to above ground." But he's frequently like checking on.
I think it's been it's unusual the past couple days. It's been going on for a couple span of days, like maybe 4 or 5. And yeah, I feel like the end of the world's coming. But you know what? We got some good tea and ale, and we got some sweet tea pies.
Ooh.
We got some.
How many sweet tea pies would you perchance have?
We have 3 of them. I made
Brunson, the
such
guy
a
who's
sweetie
been
pie.
like, doing a lot of the serving and everything at the inn, looks at Granny
God.
and kind of just says, "Granny, we finished the last one this morning."
Oh,
Can I make one with you?
I can make some more pies up.
Oh, my savior!
Materials.
I can help you make a cream.
I go
We ate those too.
I like go back into like the cupboard area. I like stride around and go, Melchizedek, it'll be a little bit of help right now if you can scrounge up some food out of thin air. I don't know if that's the thing that you can do, but I know like you can give me some cool things. I'm powered into something. I've been trying to make new friends, like Yeah. I know like, nothing happens.
Granny, are you all right?
Trying to get the devil gets playing.
And she is trying to look for rations and everything, and
Go ahead and roll like a
he would
cooking
look
check,
for hot
like an
to eat.
intelligence check, or something.
Wisdom.
That you think, something that you think would work for Granny.
I think we do need to have like a solid cooking check soon. For my character at least. Cooking does
Just a
involve a lot of dexterity
Isn't
and
it
Can I do dexterity then?
isn't it like a tool set proficiency?
Oh yeah, it is cooking utensils.
This is more about scrounging for ingredients. Not as
Survive.
much like preparing.
Foraging
the meal,
roll, yeah.
Go Sweeney Todd with it.
Like, you like look in the fridge and
Yeah.
there's like mustard and
So if I'll let's use wisdom then for that. That'd be 12.
Okay.
I heard there was some
What do
kids
you got?
misbehaving.
Well,
It was like a meat pie.
Do you have any rabbit stew, perhaps?
Hey, fuck off.
with what Granny can like kind of scrounge together. You can
lucky rabbits for
put together like a couple of like very simple biscuits, a little bit of
Welcome to the
um,
buffet. You might want
like
to get rid of
seasoning,
that.
like herbal
That
seasoning.
rabbit
So
was
it's almost
lucky.
like a
That's what I did to its family.
It's like a
like
spice
herb
pick.
bread. You know?
Yeah. It's very southern,
But it's
that.
very
One line, that's it.
it's close to like hardtack.
Okay.
You know, it's
Cringe
like one
energy line,
biscuit
that's-
Yeah.
because you just don't have much stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but
Not enough loving.
plenty. It's not the loving.
It's not the loving.
It's directly the lack of ingredients that is.
But I have plenty of yeast and leather.
We don't know where Granny gets the yeast from. So as time goes by, everybody's
Well,
pacing.
Brandy.
Some people are playing darts, just something to relieve the boredom. And then a couple guys come downstairs. It's Whitney and his son
I've seen
Jessup.
this one before.
They kind of come rushing downstairs and just kind of make this announcement to nobody in particular. It's Whitney, and he says, I was upstairs just kind of looking out the window, watching the storm roll in and out. And he said, I noticed everybody's fields all underwater, everybody's flooded, and anywhere I could see through the rain, there was one farm that wasn't flooded out. Thony Newberry. You, Granny Lander, would know Thony Gnome. Lives in town. Has lived in town for a long time. And there's kind of this like ripple that runs through the crowd there. Curious, people indignant, kind of like, what the fuck? What's up with that kind of attitude? And he says, me and my son Jessup are going to go and check it out. It's not too far from here. Maybe quarter-mile walk. Who's with us?
I'll go. Maybe they have pie ingredients.
I think I shall go with you because, I need some food for my peoples.
Brunson says, Granny, sure you want to go out in this?
You see her like kind of straighten up, so she goes up a half an inch.
Here's a bone crack. Just like, yeah, I think I can bet you bottom dollar. Whatever the dollar is.
Well, we all know better than to stop Granny from doing something that she wants to do. So just please be safe, Granny.
Cast iron on back.
The Tabaxi guard who's been with you goes by the name Clever Path. And today decided to come with you. This Tabaxi is like you've been traveling with her for a couple days, a couple different caravan jobs. Hardly ever talks, like only talks when it is absolutely necessary. You know, listens, isn't like rude, but just a quiet person. Tired of sitting around doing nothing, they go. Whitney, Jessup, and another a female in the group, a local druid named Myra. She says, I think I can help too. So Clever Path actually speaks and suggests we all hold the rope. And that way we stay together through the wind and the rain and the storms. Yes?
That sounds very smart.
That sounds very fine with me.
Granny, please, hold on tight.
Maybe we should tie up Granny. Not restrictively. Not restrictively.
Hey, yo.
So you guys leave the
You
forward
know.
entrance. You push through this storm. Like I said, it's only half mile, but you are being like buffeted by winds. You're having a hard time keeping your footing in this slick mud. I mean, you're almost, like shin deep in mud and like kind of slogging through.
Waist deep.
Yeah, just about, right?
You're being
As
pulled
you
by
get-
the rope.
As you get closer to Thony's cottage, you see it's like this oasis of calm. Blue sky above. He has a couple acres, right? So it's not like just over his house, but at his farm, like it's untouched by the weather. It's almost like it's in a bubble where all the wind, the rain, the snow, the whatever is around it and not at all over Thony's cottage. So you finally break through the storm. It's like literally going from outside during a storm to inside. The wind stops, the rain stops, there's blue sky above. You look back, chaos and wet, nasty weather everywhere. You look above, you kind of, dry off. Nice, pleasant, sunny day in, in Anvil.
Is this one of the storm's eyes that I've heard about? See us?
I don't really think so.
Intelligence.
Then. But I'm not used to being above ground, so weather's a new thing for me.
Gotcha.
I don't think this is an eye. I think this is more like a Tom going on around here.
Oh,
Something like magic-y stuff. You guys got magic down there, right?
Oh, we have plenty.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Jessup, kind of drying off.
Clem just
Says, go find out what Tony's up to. And as you guys approach the cottage, you see this older gnome, like, window, like, peeking out the window and, like, kind of closes the curtain as you guys approach.
Well, hi there, Thorny Newberry.
You hear him from inside the cabin. Hello.
Fun. Might not stay you're having here.
Hi, Granny.
Especially on the you haven't.
lovely weather you are
I
having.
know. You guys want to come in?
Oh, that'd be mighty lovely.
So
Would you mind having this conversation out? It's wonderful out of that. It's been a while.
I don't know. Are you guys here to, like, arrest me or something?
Oh, I'm not a law person. I'm innkeeper.
I know, but
Should you be arrested?
you look. Everybody, come in. Let's talk.
Alright, everybody, just relax. Help yourselves to some veggies, please. You guys hungry? Sorry, Thornberry.
Yes, actually,
Newberry. Can they eat some veggies?
Yeah, there's plenty in the garden out here. Help yourselves.
Yeah, I can tell with the sun, the photosynthesis.
I know. Now, something that you notice about Thony. He looks old.
Older than me.
Like elderly. And the Thony that you knew was like a young gnome in his prime.
Ah.
He is like aged. So like, at first you hear him, you see him,
Ready to
it's a
be
little weird, Thony, and as you're talking to him and then he lets you guys in,
I got a good look. He's actually like
it looks like Thony aged, 80, like if he was a human, no years or whatever. Like as if you saw like Brian and then you saw 80-year-old Brian. You'd be like, what the fuck?
I hear the sun does that to your skin.
What's the sun?
You all look so
I don't
miserable. I'm so sorry.
So, hey there, Thorny.
It's Thony,
Tony? I wrote down Thorny back.
It's not Thorny.
Thorny. You look a little bit older than you were.
I know, I did notice that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Here's your AARP card.
yeah, I'm afraid of this with the weather and everything. I'm afraid it's my fault.
Oh.
I didn't know though. I didn't know.
Okay. Side note, was there like, how do I say it? Like an atmosphere shift? Like coming in like here, like, do I feel like any different pressure
Like from the storm into not the storm, or like
Like-
in this house.
overall? Like, do I feel
Other
like
than the weather, no. It would be like as if you was like storming, pouring outside, and
Yeah.
you like came inside. That's it. But
okay? So it's not like a felt like a different area. Like I don't feel like
like no.
Okay.
No.
I don't know if it was explaining.
Like dimensional or
Yeah,
planar or
I mean,
anything.
I guess now.
No.
Okay. So what made you think you caused all this?
Well, okay. I don't know where to start. This year I had my best garden that
Yes, I remember you gave me my fine carrot,
yeah.
and the beets were amazing.
Yes.
They-
Yes.
They didn't taste like
And
dirt.
I walked around town and I could already tell that Willard Canby had a better garden. Willard wins every year at the fair, and I thought this was my year, and I just couldn't believe it. I was so proud of everything, the beets, the carrots, the pumpkins, the melons, the grapes, the everything. And this year I thought was my year. And I just didn't think it was going to happen. So I was pretty sad, pretty dejected, angry too. So I went for a walk in the woods to calm down and kept
Good job using
walking.
coping skills.
I didn't know what
I
else
mean-
to do with myself.
Vito.
And he said, just after sunset, I heard a beautiful voice calling out. To where it was, and I saw this beautiful wood nymph, I guess. The prettiest elvish girl you would ever see. She said that a witch had trapped her in this valley, and that I could help her get free. I just had to perform one small task for her. Now, I'm not a dummy. I know that these fae, witches, and creatures, when you make a deal with them, there's always a catch. So I said, fine. I'll do your thing that you want me to do to help rescue you and get you out of, your prison. But I want you to help me win Best Garden at this year's fair. And she agreed, so we had a deal. And all I had to do was follow her to where this big rock was and pick it up. And she told me to throw it in the deepest water that was around. And the only place I know where there's some deep water around here is Dead Man's Drop. Both of you probably recognize Dead Man's Drop from the area. Granny, you've heard of it because it's a place where, from your understanding, this bandit ran off with some local gal and they were being chased by the girl's family, and they sort of like took this lover's leap into the water to try to escape and never seen again. You've heard of it as well, but not necessarily the story, or you just know it as this area where bandits use it as a hideout. It's a couple miles away from town. It's, if you go a little bit further north, it's a couple miles away from some of like the orc clans. So it's in this like kind of no man's area. And that's why bandits like to use it. Sometimes they're there, sometimes not. It's hard to know, but you've probably been near there or through there even. So.
So you just threw this large stone into the water.
Well, yeah, it was heavy, and it was like the more I walked with it, the heavier it got. And I finally made it to Dead Man's Drop, and it was covered in all these ruins, about the size of a pumpkin. And
That guy's kind of
heaved it into the pool. That's Dead Man's Drop, and that's when all this mist started to come off the water, and it started to continue, and the skies grew dark, and that's when the storm started. And I ran home, and I realized that these storms were all around me, but leaving my garden and fields intact while wiping out everybody else's stuff.
He's got the best garden now.
You know, next time,
One
maybe
way
you
to
could
win
just
bottles.
destroy your opponent's garden yourself.
Tony, have you ever heard of chickmunks?
Chickmunks?
Chickmunks.
I don't know.
Or like squirrels?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you
of
can
course.
just put squirrels next time and catch these squirrels and just put them in the other person's garden to eat their veggies.
Oh, wow.
That would have been a lot smarter idea than going to resort to magic. But you know what? I
was desperate.
understand.
What was his house?
And also, when I got home, I realized
You made a deal to pay.
he was old, like you.
Excuse me, I'm not old. I'm
Older.
wise. Thank you very much, good sir.
I would argue you could be both, but still. The point is, they're not mutually exclusive.
Insight check. How wise is Granny? 17.
I have a 10. It was
Average. So I've been here, and I just don't know what to do.
Yeah,
I feel terribly sorry.
it's okay. Thorny. I kind of understand where you're coming from.
Her hearing's not the best.
Why did you say that?
I said her pies are lovely.
My pies are definitely lovely. Me, sweet pea green pie. See what I had words to the pie. Okay, so is the nymph free? Have you talked to the nymph since?
I don't know. No, I haven't since.
Yeah, because you're so aged and got a little bit more wiser. Because when we make mistakes, we learn and we get wiser. See? So anyway, I think we should go to
Dead Man's Drop.
where you found the myths. Make sure that the it's really hard to say.
Where is the mint?
It's really hard to say it in Southern. The fine hair. To see if she got set free. Maybe we could talk to her. Maybe we
It's
could
Andy
converse it. You know?
Or we can go to that man's drive.
I figured if we return the stone, maybe
Return the slab.
maybe we can return the weather. But
I'd be willing to show you where. And
No, you're too old.
Oh,
well,
maybe I can also get young again if I remove the stone.
Granny, maybe you should remove the stone.
I don't like my age how it is. I lived a long, good life.
You've lived.
177 years.
I was a young, fit man.
I want to say that fed.
You know,
Right.
I mean,
Old people honestly.
gnomes go.
It's a line.
Calm down there, Karen.
Granny Lander's first name, Aaron.
No, her first name's actually Granny.
Could you imagine growing up being
First
named
I get her
Granny?
didn't happen.
It's Granny Lander.
Whitney and Jessup are like,
Granny.
let's get this fucking stone and get the weather sorted out.
Okay.
Don't you dipshit. Sorry, guys.
No, Newberry, make sure we know how to use our words next time, okay?
Okay, Mr. Mint.
Well, we're upset.
I'll do whatever I need to do to set things right. I just.
Okay. I guess we go.
I'm sure the town would be very understanding if you could fix this. They would probably forgive you.
I think that's the only way they'll be understanding is if I fix it. Or
You might not have much of a garden left if you don't.
help me fix it.
Actually, his garden's fine.
For now. So,
Yeah,
show
we-
us the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get that rope. I feel really comfortable with the rope.
Nice.
Uh,
Granny's into some kinky shit.
Ears up. You know.
After a certain age, regular missionary is, you know.
Really kinky after that.
Belly to belly gets real boring.
Let's spice shit up.
All right,
You'll
we'll
roll
try
Much
him out.
stuff by the age of 40, you're never going to.
But you really live.
So you guys head back out into the storm. You cross through
Granny gets
like
picture.
areas where it is snowing heavily and have to like trudge through waist deep snow. You trudge through areas that are rain and thunder and lightning that's like crashing right nearby. You pass through an area of like intense heat. Like the ground is baked hard. The plants are starting to brown. Like it is Death Valley hot. And then back into rain, back into a storm. At one point, you like there's a peal of thunder that cracks nearby, like so much where you like your hair on your neck and everything like stands up, and you feel it in your chest. And there's like this rustling in the bushes, and from the underbrush, two very large snakes come out. So you guys want to put your minis up?
It's okay. Granny's wrestled a couple snakes in her day.
Yeah, back in my youth, back when I was like
Everyone's bitter.
Back in my youth, like about 30 minutes ago.
Did I don't know if I changed the angle on that. I got you.
about 24 years ago, maybe. Or no, 24 years old. All the snakes were there.
Oh yeah. This way. I'll throw her up here, and the other two NPCs we're not gonna like really include. They're not fighters. The
Okay.
your character Clev is though, so we'll throw her up there.
Cool.
Initiative it up. Yeah. So two snakes come out.
All right.
All right, Pax die. 14 plus 2 is 16.
17.
15. So 17.
16.
16, 15. Okay, so you. These snakes are not normal snakes. They're thick. They're maybe this big around. They're probably about 8 or 9 feet tall, but or tall, long.
Straight up.
But
T-posing snake.
the like lower third of their body is like storm clouds and like lightning like shooting off of it, and they are just like moving. Snakes are fast and quick, and these things are like
Lightning quick.
coming at you guys directly. So, but you see it, you're prepared. You guys act first.
This is going to hurt a lot when it strikes the metal of my sword, I'm sure. Run up to the first snake. Swing at it with my longsword. 16 plus 1, 17.
Yep. This is not good battle music.
6
It was good for wandering through the.
minus 1.
Yeah.
5.
Points of damage?
Yes,
Why -1?
because I have a -1 strength.
Oh, you're Dex.
He's
Right,
waiting.
you're Dexy.
He's waiting for charisma.
I'll be a charisma.
Yeah, okay.
Dude.
Eventually.
Okay. That's level 2, actually.
Right.
There's a chance that you hit and do 0 damage. I find that
Yep.
hysterical.
We did -1 damage, I think, right? Oh no, because
You
you,
need a
can't
negative
roll
two.
zero.
Technically, you could do that.
If
Oh,
you
you
had a
had
negative
-2.
Yeah.
6 points
Healing
damage to
punch.
snake 2. Okay, good. Granny.
You see Granny kind of like has her rolling pin and is kind of like holding on to the her quarterstaff. You just see her kind of go like and like slash it. As it slashes, you see like a bolt of like energy come from the rolling pin and shoots at that snake.
Okay.
Just thinking the alligator, the guy hits in the head with a pen.
8 plus 5 is 13.
I'm gonna get you there.
Womp womp.
Hard to, like, once you aim at it, not there. Like,
Okay.
Is it off by 1? Is it a grade?
mm,
Keep that in mind.
what was yours?
I think I put a 13. Yeah.
Okay, no,
Okay.
but good heads up.
Right.
Somebody want to roll for the tabaxi? Roll a 20 and a d4.
Gotcha. Ranged attack or melee?
Range. You're going to use a bow.
A bow?
Double 1, 13 to hit. So
You want a D4?
no, it's just
No.
that's the random stat boost instead of giving them stats and stuff. 13 total.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
it.
get a beat on it. Again, it's storming.
Yeah.
You know, and these things are coming out at you guys pretty quickly. Storm Snake is going to go at
You know.
you know, but rolls a 2.
When you know, you know.
Other one is going to go at Granny.
Oh no.
12 total.
Misses by 1.
So you're going to take 2 points of damage. That's it. It gives you a little nip. You're able to kick it away.
Reason.
You know is up. Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
how we saying? it?
Let's call him Yanni.
well,
Good for Yuri.
Better
it's fine.
than
Like-
Yowie.
You know.
Fair.
You know?
When you know, you know.
13
For your,
misses.
you know, you know.
Wait, I gotta
See, they're quick. They're
No, I have a +1 to hit, -1 to damage.
Ah.
Because proficiency.
Gotcha.
you, then me.
Granny would like to disengage.
Okay.
I thought your husband was dead.
19. Oh, because that's your action. No bonus.
No bonus, yeah.
Okay. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
What are we doing? A D6.
8 bow.
Okay. So
He's
D8
not
with a D4
melee.
or
Yeah, do it.
I didn't think so.
Actually, you know what? You want to roll the D3 for damage? I haven't used the D3 yet. Let's use it.
D8 with a D3.
Mm-hmm. Arrow.
Almost at 9. 6 and 2 is 8.
Mm-hmm. Which one are you targeting?
Oh, the one with
Already been injured?
Yeah.
8, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. Definitely seems to slow it down. Kind of
Excellent.
recoils, but then it goes right back at, with a 21
Misses.
to hit. It
Elven actor to roll.
like it coils and then like darts at and
No, I
darts
don't
that
know.
constrict around him.
Name change right now.
Well, luckily, my character does want a name change, but
3 points of damage.
I need to
We'll
earn
get to that.
But you know,
3 points. Okay.
You are grappled and restrained as it starts to wind its way around you. And as a bonus
You know,
action,
you knew.
Headstone.
as a bonus action,
Oh, no.
See, I
since it
told
has
you.
grapple, it sort of like turns to like storm cloud mist and shoves its way inside of your mouth
anus.
and starts to go down your throat.
Don't forget you have Uranus.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
With advantage since you're used to this.
How did you know?
Wouldn't that be disadvantage because this goes down easy?
18.
Okay.
He's learned how to breathe around.
You're not suffocating yet because you're like fighting this thing out and you're yeah, just
Usually it's like
that.
after 24
RP,
seconds
right?
or so.
Oh, like the hell you have.
It have you
I learned from Granny.
it have you constricted, and it is you're like I said, you're trying to keep it out of your mouth.
Your nose.
Other snake will go at
They pinch your nose.
her with a 20, dirty 20.
Okay, am I wrong on anything?
No, that's right. Thank you.
6 points of damage.
Your nose. I'm just cut off any
How
way possible.
many hit points do you have?
I have 9
Me?
left.
Oh,
No, how many do you have total?
12.
Okay, she'll have 12.
so she's down to 6.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
13 total.
All right. Yeah, you managed to fight off the snake. That is Clev is trying to get down in her mouth. At that point, you hear another large like clap of thunder, and you feel like a rumbling on the ground as a boar charges out of the underbrush. And similar to the snakes, this boar has like crackles of lightning and like storm clouds like coming off its body as it's coming. It's exactly what it is. It's a thunder boar.
That's really cool.
Nice.
I'm going to use that as the
It
thing.
is on the loose.
It is going to charge Granny.
Oh.
You might find
Biatch.
Uh-oh. Might need those other 2 NPCs.
20 to hit.
Oh my.
might find a trapdoor here.
8 points of damage.
He says questioningly.
Womp womp.
My 10.
You have 10.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I know the 2.
So you're
It's like, wait, he's at 10?
Yeah.
God dang.
No, I added up.
Yeah.
I forgot
No,
that.
I know what you mean. I kind of figured you had 10 total.
give me a strength saving throw. Or strength check, actually.
14.
This thing hits you, and like when it hits you, there's like a little like burst of thunder, and pushes Granny back into the mud. It's not gonna top for it though. All right, you know.
All right, I'm gonna try and ungrapple myself as my action,
Mhm.
right? And I have disadvantage on dex save. Oh, it's a check at that point, right?
So,
So-
either athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I'm gonna try and slide this thing out of my throat and get out of its clutches, and that's a 6. Beat that.
Now you like it.
14.
Yeah, it slides a little deeper in.
Well, no, because it didn't take its turn to do that.
Yeah.
yet.
No, but
Nah,
Unless you're one with doing that.
Time will start turtling.
Can I? Oh, I guess I wouldn't really be able to blade it. That'd probably be an action. I still have 9 hit points. That'll be my turn.
Question is, do I want to use my one spell slot now?
Do it.
And the guiding bolt, the beast, come on, ferry the beast.
We had 2 or 3 drops last week, so you do totally.
Yeah.
Don't save it for a second encounter because we won't survive a second encounter anyway.
I gotta get you guys where you're first level.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt
I'll go.
on beast.
4.
The board.
Thunder boy.
We'll stand up first.
Did you get pushed or that might provoke?
I think he said he
Hmm.
kept him away, so he pulled him away. He said he wasn't directly on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 feet of movement.
What? Just plus 2.
That's fine. 8 plus 5 is another 13.
Womp womp.
Maybe. The 4 is bigger.
Oh yeah,
What, did that do? What are you doing?
Guiding
It's an
bolt.
attack.
Guiding bolt
13.
board.
I need a
Oh,
four is AC.
13 hits. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a stone roll. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 10 is 22 points of radiant damage. And look how fast that math was.
And that's what you
I'm
modifier.
also a phonics.
Yeah.
I don't get a modifier to that.
Okay.
So what does it look like when
That's
Granny
already
uses
pretty
the
powerful
spell?
for first level spell.
Yeah.
I think you rolled pretty high.
Oh, look. She grabs her rolling pin and just starts going like this up of it, and you see like a little bit of like a pastry dough kind of form, and then from the pastry dough, that's I'm sorry, my laser, blah.
Glows.
I'm telling you, the aesthetic is there for Granny Lantern. She's not good at combat.
What color is her like magics?
Pink.
Got it.
She's a girly girl.
Girly Graham.
This color pink.
Great girl.
And the
Okay.
guiding bolt advantage lasts until your next turn or the next
Is
person
she a
attacks it.
baker or a cook?
It gets one attack, and I
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I know it triggers on the next attack, but I don't know how long it lasts.
I believe if I can.
Either way,
Okay.
you can make it with advantage if you're going to target the boar.
I would take it with flat because I'm disadvantaged some grappled, I'm assuming.
True. Yes.
Look at me, I'm using hardware, guys. And if you guys need a trail map for Washington State Park, guys.
I'm gonna attempt to escape the grapple.
Beat a
27.
5.
11.
Yeah.
I was in-
Clever path
yeah,
is ungrappled. Nice.
but
Don't let it
Thorn
near your
snake.
I'm trying to think. If I probably just run away.
butt. I wouldn't let it near
Are
your
you a
butt.
fighter?
I'm
No,
guessing
he's
it's
a
a
lover.
ranger or something.
Ranger.
Ranger. Oh.
Don't have any sort of just. How many just run away, take the odd. But no, then it's gonna go back to Granny Lantern.
Lander.
Yeah, sorry, Lander. Yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay.
The next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has
End of your next turn. Okay, gotcha.
I'm going to try to suffocate you.
Continue with the reverse 4.
Wait.
Is it a save that he needs to make?
Yeah, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
What do you?
Just start shoving it down.
Say, it's not a very high DC. You just keep on rolling shitty.
Rolled single digit.
That is a 7.
Total.
Yeah. Is it con save?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a
How
7.
is this?
I rolled a 3.
All right.
This is gonna be the first death by suffocation in D&D I've
This
ever seen.
thing
Reverse 4.
snakes down your throat. What is your con mod?
My con mod is, I think it's a 2. Yeah, +2.
Okay. 2 rounds until you drop to 0 hit points and you're done.
Oh.
You're suffocating. You cannot breathe.
Okay.
Okay.
Damage does that
Yeah.
snake? His snake look pretty damaged.
I bite.
Yes, it does.
Bite the head right off.
You would
Be
think.
better to attack.
Lorena
Turn
Bobbitt.
Turn 1, I roll back to your
But,
head, turn 2, pass out.
Attacking 14. I forget what
I
is.
don't know.
You would still
You
What,
just
what is your
die.
AC?
My AC is 12? 13.
I was just gonna use
Yeah.
stats. Hits for 7 points of damage. So what was that total for you?
-1.
She drops.
Yeah, the snakes win. Tell snakes rule!
4.
Get out of here, Butch.
Hmm?
No, I was calling him. I said, get out of here, Butch.
14 against Granny Lander.
It's, hope your mom drinks herself into a coma.
Best comeback in video game history.
Yeah, it got pretty
Damage,
dark
please.
off that way.
9.
Yeah, she's
Oh no, I'm the only.
she's straight up dead.
Why?
Was that to
Because-
hit or damage?
What?
Was that to hit or damage?
Damage. 9
It's
And
got to be your total hit points, technically.
Oh, it's total. I thought it was
Yeah.
half.
No, it's totally.
No, I usually do half because it's actually makes it plot.
All right, thank goodness. All right, he's still alive.
Oh, it's possible. You get gored.
I mean, it's
By
pretty
the
hard to do.
Thornboar.
unless you're-
TPK.
Brandon,
It's looking that way.
give me a whatever you think you should roll to distract these creatures and the other NPCs. I don't know if you want to roll like a charisma check, an intelligence check, a wisdom check, but I'll let you use your character. I'll let you lose stats just so we have a number.
I just realized
Okay.
the healing light is a bonus action. I could have healed myself.
You know,
it was the player's fault.
Oh, guys, you also have your
They
hero
died.
dies.
Oh, right.
our hero died.
I keep forgetting that because the same shit happened to me. I could have used a hero die to
14.
save myself.
So just to add to like anything.
14 for persuasion, and just trying to get everyone such in like a loud sound or something that would clearly
Okay.
be like, "Hey, look at me."
Okay. I'll say these two get distracted.
Mostly the last one.
Joe,
Hmm.
there's the other NP. There's the druid there. Female druid.
Okay.
What would she do here?
You know more?
Granny Lander's down. One, mercenary is down. One caravan guard is down. The other caravan guard is grappled and choking on a
Suffocating.
snake.
So healing is the primary
Let
save,
the
and
jokes roll.
then getting the fuck out of here with the secondary save. Is this druid level 1 like everybody else, or
Sure.
That's the weirdest form of
Okay.
autoerotic asphyxiation I've ever seen.
then we're gonna start with cure wounds on Granny Lander. Woo! Since she's the most close to the dead.
Give it
Hey.
a D8 and let's give that D3 a roll. Go ahead. roll your
D8,
D8.
D3.
What's the D for?
The
Modifier
modifier.
her like stat mod.
4.
Instead of giving her actual stat,
Total?
rolling her
Yeah, I
actual-
rolled the max on the D3 and the min on the D8.
Oh no!
Brandon, you're back up with 4 hit points.
That's like almost half her hit points.
Mhm.
Now you got a bonus action. Heal yourself. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is lose AC?
14.
3. And what is Vamor's AC?
16.
14. Okay, so those two miss. One round where you are suffocating.
Suffocating.
Mhm.
Is he able to-
Yeah, you can still act. You're not at 0 hit points.
Yeah. No, I know. Goes me. You're down.
How
Still,
about you
already.
take a breath?
Am I gonna take a?
resort?
Oh yeah.
This thing is down his throat. You can escape
Oh yeah,
the
it blocks the
grapple.
arrow. Yeah, I've been trying.
Or just
Um,
attack with disadvantage?
I'm more likely to escape the direct grapple with how my stats work.
Ah, fair, yeah, because you're
Because
strength.
one, I'm not at disadvantage, and I
Yeah,
have
but
better.
you can use athletics or acrobatics to escape the grapple.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I just
rolling
need to
two
roll
and
better.
Oh, okay.
He rolled a 2 and a 3 so far.
Let's
Escape!
go. Roll a 10.
It says a 7 escape
Oh my.
again.
That's not losing my fight.
One more
Losing
round.
my mind.
Yeah.
Absolute horror.
Mhm.
I'm using a Lego brick
All
for my
right,
next
Granny, you
character.
are back on your feet. The druid Myra has come over and healed you. You're muddy. You're wet. You're splashing around in the
Yeah.
forest floor.
And this,
I'm gonna again just kind of
Is it, are you
wave a rolling pin and then slash at that snake.
Okay.
Not only is it just a regular snake, too, it's an electric snake.
Fuck! It was gonna be on a 16.
I saw that.
3 plus 5 is 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Does not. Bonus action.
Stop trying to pull it out. Just shove it in.
6.
Okay.
Just put 9 foot of snake inside your
I'm at 10 hit points, guys. I'm doing
Average-
a little bit
rolling
better.
for-
Thursday night.
Clev. Okay.
I would like
Anything
to
else? Yeah.
move as far as away.
Run into the woods.
So that's about 25.
Sure.
Sure.
All right, Brandon and Joe, you guys want to be the NPCs again?
how many
Yeah.
of those- How many of those heals you got? Bonus actions.
Hmm?
How many of those bonus action heals do you have?
Oh wait, yeah. you
One
guys-
left.
That's right.
Okay.
You can pick up the other
So next
attacks. You
would be
Range,
to
right,
break
range,
this grapple here.
Okay.
I don't know what choices I have as an aid to this. Do I make a contested strength check?
Yeah, we'll keep it simple.
All right.
We'll treat it like you're breaking the grapple.
Don't
But
fail
I'm just doing it for
the
somebody else. Ooh.
Do you get a +3 or is it?
D4.
Good.
Stats are D4. and then mine's-
You're also grappled. You're taking
Yeah.
the other end
The
of
other
the
It got its tail. It's just going.
Let's not get this banned on the first.
Yeah.
There's double action going on.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the doctor real quick.
Brandon, go ahead and
Tommy knows
what you
bleeding,
want
you
to
gotta
do.
stop him.
It's just bringing you both together, closer together. It's cute.
It's like Lady in the Tramp.
and it gets closer together. And it gets closer together. And it gets closer together.
my character's still like far away from where this party is.
How many
Right?
need her to be? For him to be?
For the ADB.
Both the same person. Just
Whatever
or
the
a
case
more
is.
straight.
I mean, at this point, I would just try to pull enemies away
Through
from you
you,
both
through
and
him.
like, hey, I'm a further away distance.
I was also
He's just
assuming
going
that these
from
guys went out into the storm like with some weapon on them, whether it be a club or an axe or.
Oh, we're ready to
whatever
like we're ready to guest on that shit.
whatever these townsfolk have, you know. So if you want to attack with a weapon, you can do that. If you want to do something else, obviously.
We're ready to kill the beast.
So just running straight in
Okay.
and trying to. Don't mess with our crew.
Oh my god!
It's wins. Like, you guys are rolling and wincing. That's all I'm saying.
This whole night has been dog shit.
No,
Ron rigged the table or something. There's something weird going on.
It's a repeat of last
Weird
week.
fake magic.
Yeah, like
And Ron's rolling well. Like what the heck?
It's a 19 on that contested strength check.
it's
It's going to turn around, guys.
It's a rigged craps table right now. It's
It's like
Bite,
no more 3.
What did you just roll? 20?
Lay it on me.
19.
Fuck's sake.
6 points of damage to one of the NPCs.
Are we using my character's health as a base?
Sure. Yeah.
I have 11, so I'm at half.
Okay.
You guys suck.
War is looking for someone to trample.
And he can't because there's a thing in the way.
Who put these things on this goddamn throat?
Perception check.
How are these goddamn
I think
things?
the
Goddamn
board just
material.
kinda, like sniff in the air and
Okay.
you know, kind of like every time it moves, there's like a little ripple of like thunder that comes around
This
this
man's
boar.
got parasites you would
But he's
believe.
in sort of a holding
It's-
pattern. Other snake forces you to make a con save.
The snake turning into a table.
Higher than a 3! Crit!
Okay. You have broken
No.
the grapple.
No,
I've broken the grapple.
no, because that's just the attack to go deeper. He still has to pull it out.
No,
No?
it's in.
Yeah.
You have to make a
Just the head.
con save in order to break the grapple. Or
On his
That would be on
Breaking
his
the grapple.
turn. Because he would be breaking the grapple. That's an attack roll from you to go deeper.
Well, it's a
Does
city.
it end the suffocation and I'm still
because
grappled?
what it is doing on its turn is suffocating him.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not going any deeper.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like burrowing. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Or, I mean, however you want to imagine it, but
Okay. Well, then there you
so
go.
you're holding steady
Cool. You're
Do
going
I
steady.
get a breath?
and your nose up.
I'm up? Am I ungrappled?
You know what? Actually, I think,
Or can I just breathe?
Probably unsuffocated. Still. grappled.
yeah.
Okay, I can work with that.
Yeah, basically, it was trying to maintain its grapple on its turn,
Okay.
right?
It still seems wrong, but okay.
What
I,
I
think
mean-
each would still be grappled,
Because-
but not
I
suffocated.
know,
Yeah.
suffocation for a
better
moment.
get-
If
I was
it was just
trying.
grappling
You
you,
just
You would still have an action. You'd automatic because I'd have to test the
Yeah,
grapple.
you'd already be
like
grappled.
4 different
automatically.
but you would do that on your turn. Okay, so it is okay. So
That was the
I
decision.
spit it out of my mouth,
okay.
Yeah,
and
you
it's still around my body.
yeah, you would still be
So
grappled.
then that we'll say that was your turn. And you're up
No.
next anyway.
No.
No, because I failed my grapple check. Last or escape.
And then we went around the table.
Okay.
The snake.
Tried
Fail.
to suffocate again. And
Okay.
He saved against that.
Okay.
it's his
And
turn.
that would be Brian's turn.
Okay, but I. Okay, good. Break the grapple.
Break the grapple. Okay.
Still grappled, it's not suffocated.
Just do that thing I just did again. That probably beats it. 17 plus 4.
Does indeed. All right.
Alright.
I want to
No
break
longer
free.
suffocating,
No longer grappled.
no longer grappled, no longer with a big boa constrictor down your
Now I could
throat.
run away, but then it could use its
Wouldn't it be
opportunity
like an
attack to grapple me, right?
Possibly. I don't know, because I feel like the bow constrictor would be with the outside. This one was
I would
going
say.
in. It's like the anti-constrictor. Yeah.
Granny's up, followed by
You're-
the
I'm dead.
You're down.
My
NPCs.
character's
Oh,
dead.
yeah.
They're NPCs.
Glove.
I get her share.
Does the boar look hurt from my?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like-
Boar's very hurt.
All right. I know the
think it's
boar's
Christiana.
still after me
What's that?
and probably
Cliff,
smelling
I think
some
it's
like
Christiana.
crumbs and
Yeah.
some like baked goods on me. So
Poor
he's
Devon.
gonna just kind of wave
They don't do
her
rattlesnakes.
rolling pin and just slash at it, and then
Pens.
a muffin flies at it.
A muffin.
Double splash muffins.
Hell yeah! Fred, let's go!
All right.
luck is
so
changing.
max damage die,
By
and then
muffin.
roll a second die.
10.
Walking with your muffin.
10 plus 5 is 15, guys.
All right. The boar gets whacked
With a muffin.
with the big muffin.
Wait, bonus action.
Yes.
You see her go over this way
Mhm.
and see the tabaxi. It looks like it's still breathing a little bit from.
Unconscious.
Yes. Still breathing, but barely.
You see her
It's a cat, not a bear.
this like with a rolling pin kind of go like a CPR on the rolling pin, and then you see like her chest or the tabaxi chest doesn't go in and out.
Fucking muffin, man. It's clear.
And yeah,
Yeah, right.
and then I heal her for 6 points of healing.
Wake up!
Left.
Yeah.
Back on her feet.
Oh yeah, Granny's here for the vibes, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I like.
All right.
Takes out a vial of vanilla extract.
Back up on your feet.
Aim at
There's
the one.
one very injured snake and one uninjured snake. This
One
snake
from
is
the-
uninjured.
Yeah, I'm going after the one in front of you now.
You look back.
Oh!
All right.
We just need
God,
attention.
this is like the first. This is like fucking like group like odds, like
16.
all the ones and all the 20s just
18.
going around the table. That's ridiculous.
Take it out. All right. You know, you're like wrestling with the snake and bow, right?
Yeah.
Couple arrows. Kill it dead.
Finally get it out of your
All right.
throat, and he shoots it.
NPCs.
I'm
We're gonna
a
be traveling.
druid.
We're gonna see Granny.
I
doing
cast
what this
Shillelagh
is back.
and I go up and whack it.
Green box.
Let me see that D3.
This absolutely fucking.
If I got a 1, then it's my turn to get a 22.
22.
I thought it was the end of the
All
game.
right, 16 though, so that's fine.
16 hits.
What does Shillelagh do? Do 8 D8
Sure.
plus
16 is snake's AC.
And plus your whiz.
D3 once again.
Yep.
6 damage.
Okay.
Gonna try to bop it like whack-a-mole.
Pop it.
Pull it. Pull it.
Choke on it.
Stick it in your throat.
I'm gonna go stick it in your ass.
Is that what you did with that toy? Zach, doesn't go there, Zachary.
This comes out. It comes out of the other room. Pull it. Pull it.
Pull it.
Do what the thing you did in the emergency room again. The doctor's just like, stop that. It's time to remove the bop it.
I told you to pull it. So we're almost
Pants.
I'm dead. I'll never be able to play with my childhood toy.
No, it's the long stick one instead of the curved one.
Yeah, that's the original
You
Bop
rolled-
It.
He rolled a 14 to hit.
14 total.
Oh, no, the
14
curved
doesn't
one's the
matter.
original.
No,
Okay.
it's not. The original one was just Bop It, Twist It, Pull It. That's it.
Definitely another
Yeah,
one.
bro, I'm older than you.
Snake throwing at the person from. Now I rolled the crit miss.
Great miss.
Yeah.
You're really
Merry
good.
Merry Christmas.
I don't trust you. Oh, gee.
Top of the round.
Yeah, top of the round.
Anal bop it.
I charge in, trying to redeem myself for swallowing a snake. Swing with my longsword. I miss.
Why would they go less in the
All right.
second iteration? They went from 3 to.
Yeah, I was wrong.
It's not, I mean,
Well, I was mistaken.
yeah, it was the original to you. Because I'm like 5 years older than you.
The rolling pin again. A Granny Blast.
7 years older. Sorry.
10 plus 5 is
Are
15.
these more Eldritch Muffins?
Yeah.
And you're a miss. What is your
Modifier.
Modifier is plus 3?
charisma, right?
Yeah.
3 damage.
So you do 3 points of damage to the snake.
Glancing blow.
Exactly. All right. Any of the NPCs? 2 solid hits will take care of this thing. It's bloodied.
D3?
Yes, please.
D3?
I missed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 17 plus 3, 20.
Hit.
There you go.
I
Then,
guess
Joe, you can roll.
2. Do I roll anything?
The D3. Modifier, right?
5 to hit.
3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
While it's in just whack-a-mole
Mm-hmm. All right.
status.
We'll save this thing. We'll give it one last. Holy shit.
Crit?
Crit miss again.
Oh,
Roll
Oh, nice.
2 consecutive ones.
It
This
bites his
guy
tail.
can't quite. Yeah, right.
I
It
think
rolled away.
This might be the record for most ones in a single combat.
I rolled 2. Who else
One.
rolled 1?
I rolled 1.
How many of you rolled?
I just rolled 3s.
Yeah, he rolled 2s and 3s.
I roll a 1,
You
2,
started
and 3.
the night with it.
Yeah.
All right. We don't have to continue with this. 12 out of
Whack a snake.
16 hit points. So,
Yeah.
Yep. You guys take care.
Granny
Two
Blast takes care of it.
That was sketchy. That probably would have been the PPK if the other 2 NPCs didn't get involved. That was gonna be bad.
Hey, are you okay there, darling?
My throat's a little sore.
Here's the cough drops, honey.
That's a warning.
Thank you. Is it a lemon drop?
Just think it's one of those like throat numbing ones.
Oh, yeah, I had that before.
I work at the church that I opened.
Oh god, I don't like where this is going.
It's all a bunch of like old people that like were training me. It's like, if you ever need a hurricane, this is the drawer to get 'em from. It's like,
I wonder at what age that kicks in. We're like, okay, you're this age now. You have to have a drawer with hard candy.
it's like, this is our secret stash of hard candy that you're allowed to touch.
Why are they all little blue candies?
They're women.
Why do they need a drawer of hard candy at the church?
It's because they cough too much, apparently, and their mouth is too dry, so they need something to keep it moist.
I don't like this game. And we are streaming.
Run it back.
Hi, fellow Soccersons.
All right.
No personal info.
Never-
Another hour
I didn't
or
say
so
the
of
price.
pushing through the storm.
One.
Sleet, snow, and rain, rough wind, lightning strikes all around.
As bad as this temp is the hour travel worth of a rest? Does it count as a short rest for?
We can't even short rest.
Just checking.
All right,
If you guys want to stop and find some shelter,
Right. I was just asking for them. That's up to them.
how far away are we from the baby dead man's cliff?
Clever Path says another few miles. In this weather, an hour or so.
Do you think we can? I think we can make it. How you feeling there? You know?
Other than my throat, I'm okay.
How was that lemon drop?
It helped great.
Strangely liberating.
Yeah, 'cause the hour rest would get you back your
Spell slot.
slot at the very least. I don't
Well,
know.
I think we can maybe like take a rest at the spot. Cause it's a brand tied out.
What's the chances more lightning snakes will come out?
With every clap of thunder, you're looking in the underbrush.
I'm down there, Indiana Jones. It'll be all right.
Why does it always have to be snakes? All right, so pushing through.
These motherfucking
Yep.
snakes.
That just said that.
Yeah.
Clever path shows you guys start to climb this sort of rise. Very difficult going uphill. You know, kind of use the rope to help each other.
I'm just getting dragged.
Yeah, hold on, Granny. And then you get to a large canyon out front of you. You're standing on top of the ridge, so you're even with where the river comes in. It splits and goes down to 2 waterfalls. Leaning up against the rock, leaning up against the thing is like somebody lashed some logs together to make like a ramp to go over one part of the river. 2 waterfalls. You look down and you can see some old like ladders, like rope ladders and rope bridges. The planks are a little like wet with the mist, and they look a little rotted, and the ropes are a little frayed, but some of them are intact. There's a rope ladder going down to a cave entrance that you can see below you. The whole thing is about 60 feet from where you are down to the first level of down to that first pool. You also see a rope bridge that goes near a second cave, and then a broken rope bridge that falls short of that other cave. Let me show you.
Hey.
Ooh. You guys want to clear the table?
I'm already way to be.
Can you say map?
Yes, it's part map, part terrain.
Holy smokes.
Oh my goodness. We need a taller camera.
Oh my. Nice.
Oh man, they look almost like the ever
Yeah, this looks like a player's graveyard.
feathered.
What's the weather like? Is it so bad? Better?
Lower. It is like, you know when a storm is moving out
Yeah.
and it's starting to get like a little clear
Yeah.
up above, but it's still raining?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay,
Like
so
the tail end of a storm. And you can see from this upper pool here a like mist that's rising and kind of feeds into the clouds.
Yeah.
The storm clouds all surrounding you. Okay. You guys are actually coming in from this way. But this is your path, literally. You see. So, Brian, you're not going to be able to see this from here, but you got the rope ladder, one cave,
Yeah.
a broken rope ladder to a second cave, and then a large nest over on the other side.
guys, there's a mind flare here. Too many caves.
I'm much more comfortable in the cave than I am near that
Careful.
water.
I'll put all your weight on the table. It's got no lift.
Yeah.
That's you. Did a number. The right one.
I think we should go in that cave right here.
Tony says, well, it's the pool there where I threw the big rock into.
Yeah, but I feel like I have to not pray, but I think I need to rest a little bit. My bones are getting a little tired from all the fighting and the walking. How's your bones? You're older than me.
I'm not used to being so tired all the time. It sucks.
I do feel a little bit energized thanks to my keys to that, but yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we can go down there.
So the bridge is like attached to the top,
This
or
Rope
the
bridge.
rope bridge, yeah, it's
down.
anchored at the top and go. Like I said, though, it is a little rickety, a little frayed.
It's a
what kind of I have some pitons. Can I bang a piton at the top into the ground to get it solid? And I also have 50-foot
Exactly
rope.
my brain is right now.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hammer a
I like
piton
it.
in,
yeah.
I'm ready to see how it
and I'm
plays
gonna
out.
tie off
'Cause we were
a
all
rope to that.
shitty.
We can lower ourselves one at a time, just as a safety precaution, so that if the rope bridge fails.
Okay. You want me to go first? Oh, you know what's funny? I have like how heavy are the cast iron skillets?
Like
I mean,
10 to 15. Well, 10 to 20
depends on how
pounds.
big.
pounds?
Yeah.
Not,
iron
not,
skillet?
You could have
not 10.
skillets
Probably
like
10.
5 maybe.
Okay, maybe 5.
Skillet?
Maybe 5 to 10.
Small.
Thinking like a frying
Right.
Yeah.
Like 5 pounds,
That's some weight
probably.
to it. Like 5 to 10. Maybe 15, 20.
Yeah, I think between 5 and 10 is probably right.
pan. I would say no more than 5. I think 5-pound weights in Evie's room, like you hold that, and, like if you hold a 10-pound weight, no way.
When I get home, I'll weigh mine.
Either way,
I'm not giving
I'm making a call. It's 5.
So
Anyone on YouTube, tell us how much
Google
it
says,
weighs.
Google says between 4 and 12 pounds.
It's not helpful.
So yeah, 5 to 10 sounds.
and I'm like trying to do the thing like 6 or 5 or
How heavy is this? Dude?
What are we talking about? Wait,
Cast
How
iron
much?
skillet.
How much
Fire.
does a cast iron skillet weigh?
well, it depends on what size of skillet you're using.
Like this big.
You have like a little.
No, hers is
I feel like that's
Hers is like a weapon.
Hers is the size of her back.
Hers is weapon grade.
Yeah, I think the skillet at home is definitely in between there. Mine, I think I would call it like 6 or 7.
Jesus Christ. We have.
Yeah,
we,
mine's pretty hefty.
Yeah, they're hefty.
Yeah, we got a. I got a skillet that can hold like almost a whole turkey in it. Like it's like
That's
15, 20 pounds. It's big. That's a skillet. Yeah, anything that
It's
shape and made
You have
of
to turn
cast
on
iron
all
is cast
4
iron
burners.
skillet. I'm imagining a skillet as like a frying pan, not a fucking. Like,
I mean, look how big.
roasting pan.
Look how big that thing is.
Yeah, it's like okay. It's like an 18
Either way.
or 20-inch diameter pan.
So anyway,
5 pounds is about good.
Sure,
Got it.
we'll tie her up
okay, so she's about 50.
again.
She's 45 pounds,
Like
5
little
pounds.
5 inch
Yeah.
sticks. If I say frying pan, no one's picturing.
So you're less than
something
70 pounds
roasted
total.
child. I'm just saying.
I'm picturing a
She has a warlock.
That's what I shot for.
I'm picturing
All right, so what are we doing? How are we getting down here? What are you trying to do?
Well,
Yeah.
Green is saying she's the lightest.
Give us the comments.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Tying you up, just like you
Are
like.
you using the?
Yeah, like all.
She's going to use that, but this is a safety
good climbing
precaution.
down mountain music. Okay.
Here we go.
Make a athletics check.
Swap it back to yours because it's too far away.
17.
Doesn't look good.
17 with the rope around Granny.
Yeah, kind of taking some of the weight off of you.
No problem. Climbing down.
Not good.
Oh my god.
-1.
I'm just going to slow her. for
However, it turns out
We're falling.
Rope's not strong.
the rope is fine. The
Oh.
ladder is not.
Aha.
And as soon
no.
as you get like a third of the way down, like the planks are just so wet. Like you step one, you put a little bit of weight on it, and it snaps. You guys like kind of have to hold up Granny for a minute, but then you lower her down, and say Granny makes it into the cave entrance there.
How does it look?
It actually is a tunnel. It's narrow, and it looks like some places it's natural, some places it's been like widened or carved out. And you go maybe 20 feet in, and it branches off to the left. It kind of heads down. It branches off to the right and comes back this way.
I do have light, so I'll cast light on my rope. It's kind of waving around.
It's a cave.
No like footsteps, no footprints, no traffic.
Make a investigation or perception check.
3.
None that you can see.
Alright, it's fine down here, boys. I think we should go down here.
By the way, just as a note, I did not have enough material to make this as big as it actually like is. So these are 10-foot squares.
Okay.
Like
Got it.
this, I couldn't get high enough.
Why
to
didn't
be
you just
60
make the
foot,
whole
you know?
table the terrain?
I know.
Come
I
on.
know. Like,
Have you seen
Yeah,
acting?
we could have just moved the table to the living room and just played on the floor.
Have you seen
that would-
We've done that before at my parents' house.
All right, I'm
Who's
gonna.
going down next?
Granny, untie the rope.
I tied a rope.
We'll back up. I'll tie it to myself.
Okay.
Let's get back so you can help him.
Looks really cool.
Okay. Athletics check.
Oh boy. 10.
9. You get an assistant. Boxy.
Yep, 9.
Guess not.
9.
We have the same strength.
Yeah, roll.
Weak boys.
Roll a strength check for the tabaxi.
Weak party.
83. 11.
11. Okay. That's all you needed. That's all you needed. You know, again, wet, slippery. Everything is slick with mist. You know, a little scary moment there.
It's so hard to
Managed-
kill you guys.
Managed to get levered
Family.
down into the cave with Granny. We'll say the tabaxi helps the other NPCs get down.
Okay,
It's a little
50
hairy.
foot rope and a 60-foot drop.
All right, so you're all in the cave. What are you doing?
Oh, that's all?
A level 1 character.
Take a short rest. You want? Yeah. Let's try and take a short rest.
Okay.
Get Granny's spell back.
He's looking at the game. What?
You get your spell back, and then this is the
You're
first time.
fighting.
I'm a fighter. So I'm actually going to use my second wind.
Yeah.
Beforehand, as I'm resting. Before I'm resting. I'm at full.
Nice. I have to get that back in short.
Heroic rest.
Rest
Yeah.
music.
Fighters and warlocks benefit from short rest a lot.
Don't forget, you guys have your hero die.
Yeah.
We forgot that last week.
Completely.
I know.
Yeah, that was bad.
Next week, Ron, I didn't get a chance to make all the posters, but I did make one. Actually, don't forget your hero dice.
Yeah,
There's
right.
a whole window.
Okay.
Gotta get the short rest, no interruptions.
How are we getting this stone out?
Hour passes without incident.
Okay.
Clev, can you swim?
No. The answer is no.
So where you guys are up in this cave right now?
Oh
right?
man, it's a
Yeah.
long rest.
Still have
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Like another 30 feet to get down to the.
Okay.
Jump.
I mean, if you're going to use the rope again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the rope again.
we can use the rope. I have one. Oh, I guess it'll be 2 less pitons by the end of
Jump, you
this.
pussy.
Everybody roll.
Fine.
Everybody roll D20. Don't roll a 1.
Don't roll the one.
Everybody.
I rolled 4.
Crit.
Opposite.
I jump.
4, 3,
3.
You roll a 1 on the D.
3. What did you roll? You rolled a crit?
Crit.
Joe?
Oh,
So
I forgot my character was alive.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1 and a 0.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
Alright, you guys all make it down to the level of the upper pool.
I think the Nazis have like some built-in slow fall, don't they?
No,
No,
They
they're
get
just typically
double
monks
their-
because
they
you
get
get
double
double.
their speed
Okay.
and then can't move to
Ah.
recharge it.
Granny, do you have anything that could get this rock?
I got crowbar.
Wrong character for rocks.
Speaking of rocks, a couple things you see. One, a large bird circling above. Two, as you guys start to try to figure out your plan of action, how to retrieve the stone at the bottom of this pool, you look across the pool and you see some other people. You see, like, horse people, like a centaur. And you see a goblin. You've seen goblins before. You see a goblin. You see a very large, like, rabbit, but it's standing up on its hind legs. You see some bears, but, like, they're wearing armor and carrying weapons.
It's basically the Cancer Winnie the Pooh.
There you go.
Granny, open your eyes. That man is doing terrible things to a horse.
Granny's like, no, I'm interested.
I heard that they're
You
open
guys,
to the
on the
public.
bank,
Yep.
see people standing on the other shore. Now, you do not see the ladder or the
other caves.
Okay, with the cave. Yeah. So when they came down, they passed through something. Or being in proximity to the stone, one or the other.
Do we still see the caves?
Oh, yeah. You look behind you. You look up. There's caves. There's the hanging ladders. You guys who are in the Feywild see a bridge, a very like intricately carved elven bridge at the top of the river up here.
Is that made out of paper? That is.
Cardboard.
That's sick, man.
That's what I did this weekend. That made shit.
Terrain.
I laid on the couch.
So are we down here?
No,
We
you guys
started
went up
back-
here. You guys
started up
went up these
Okay.
steps up here.
I was like,
Yeah, can I get my mini? Whoever
I'm gonna
has my mini.
say that
Oh, there's my mini.
I'll say that Orson is with you guys, but the others are staying like up on the top of the bridge.
Okay.
Are you seeing this right now?
You guys see the tabaxi.
Yeah.
You see
I mean, I guess they're not so much different.
half elf. You see a little old lady, and you see I'll throw Thony in there too.
Now, would they be weird to see, like, in the Feywild? Like, would I be, like, completely taken back? Or
You can probably tell just by their like appearance.
that they're not Fey?
Not of your world.
I know that they're not of my world, but, like, how often would I ever see, like, a human or, like, not of world, like, material plane people?
There are some that have either ventured into the Feywild or maybe even lived there.
Okay.
It's rare.
Okay.
But
Just curious at,
maybe
like,
we
how
can
much
ask
of, like,
these people to
a
get a
novelty
rock
they
out
are.
of the water with us.
I'm a terrible swimmer, so that would be fantastic.
So at
I think we should ask Centaur.
Two centaurs swim.
about 70
I don't think that they
feet,
are actually.
guys, about 70 feet across the pond.
And this is like
Actually,
active waterfall.
Yeah,
So
the water is. I was just gonna say you are.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
3 waterfalls, and you're in a canyon, so there's an echo. You can't hear each other
Oh,
across the way.
Yeah.
You can see each other though.
I said the way around.
you can't hear shit. I just wave and try to be nice.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner.
You would know that they can't hear you. It's a roaring.
Yeah, because it's hard to hear the person next to you.
I pick up a rock on the other side, like just an average rock, and I point to it, and I point to the water.
Pick up a rock and I throw it in.
The storm starts at the face side.
Thony on our map too.
Oh, you have painted miniature for him. He matters.
Years.
Can we see a glowing stone or anything obvious? Nothing. Okay.
For you guys, everything's still in shadow.
Okay.
So, we should try. I have a crowbar. That's a 50-foot rope.
I was just thinking that.
Maybe if you chuck the crowbar really, really hard into the water, hit the rock, pull the rock up with the crowbar.
That's a
That's
really
not
good
what
way
I was
to
thinking
lose
about,
the crowbar.
Granny does not care for the crowbar.
I have a second
Are
crowbar.
they able to? Can they see the rock in the water where they are? Like,
I just imagine
Yeah, there's a glowing rock,
throws the
right?
crowbar,
You see it?
and it
I
just
never
hits
said
the
there was a
rock,
glowing
bounces
rock.
off, goes up. You're like, it's okay, I have a second crowbar. She just grabs it.
you mentioned there was ruins on it, but
There's ruins, but it is at the bottom of this pool, of this pond.
or at least that's
Thought-
where Thony threw it in.
That's where Thony threw it.
Thony, when you threw it, did you get a good chuck, or was it? Where did you? Like
How
I
much
was
wood
able
could
to-
a woodchuck chuck?
He said, I climbed up here and I just kind of heaved it off, and I went kind of in the middle of the pool there, almost between those 2 rocks.
you threw that rock in the middle?
He said to throw it in the deepest water I could find.
No, I mean you physically were able to.
Oh, well.
Looking at the old little gnome.
A Thorny used to be good looking and handsome and strong
Thanks, Brady.
until this happened.
Thanks, Brady. I guess I deserve that.
Alright, I had an idea. Thorny got us some into this mess. He might be able to get us out. It's high thorny to a piece of rope. With him into the water. He swims down, grabs on it, pulls the yank the rope, and then boop, we heave him home.
This is
Thorny, you got us into this mess, young
kind
man.
of funny, but I don't swim.
Well, today you shall learn. I think that's a good
In
idea.
quickly moving waterfall.
It's okay. And really,
There will be
half,
2 ropes tied to you at all
half of
times.
the way you're just sinking.
Yeah, we
Depending
don't
on our
need
side,
to swim.
probably
To
the
swim,
best.
we just need to sink.
Yeah. Here, I start putting rocks in his pocket. This will get you down quicker.
I didn't.
Once you get to the bottom,
Yeah.
once you get to the bottom, just grab the rope, take the ropes out of your pocket, tug on the rope.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you've got the, you probably have the highest strength.
okay.
Best athletic.
Okay, if you're right, I got us into this. Get us out.
Rope staff.
I
So,
the fact people like to
Because my character's kind of blind.
So you guys are-
that, like,
you know, witnessing, you just see them all on the other side of the pond. You guys feel free to
We see
come up with your own
something.
plan.
Yeah.
We're gonna start tying. I have 50 foot. You have 50 foot.
Yeah.
We'll tie up like a nice kind of like harness with a lead, and then we'll tie the ropes together.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we have 2 options. Either I jump in there, sink to the bottom, and get it, and eventually get back up, or I throw somebody right above it, and they swim down and get it.
Can't swim.
I've never tried.
You're out.
Can anyone in this party swim?
Well, actually, to be honest, you like it at least for what is it? Moose. Moose are actually really good at swimming. So like,
Buddy's a horse.
First of all, that's fucking racist. Second, I swim just fine.
that's what I'm saying. You're actually really good at swimming.
What is that
I
moose
didn't
but
know
an
that
angry
until I
horse?
found out that one of the biggest
What is that
prey
from?
to moose or predators to moose is the orca whale.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. It's because they'll dive. The moose will dive down to eat like seaweed and algae off the bottom of the water, and orcas will actually go and kill the moose.
That's a true story.
Yeah,
Did not know.
I have heard
Yeah.
about
I
that.
didn't know moose.
I didn't know that either.
Saltwater.
I didn't know that either.
I mean, it's not like they breathe it anyway, so it wasn't a matter of it's salt or fresh.
They were
I just don't associate moose with like coastal.
Yeah.
yeah, neither
Yeah,
did I.
like Costa Canada.
I'm afraid of moose
Yeah, but
size.
I've never seen moose on the beach.
Have you seen many moose?
Moose on the beach.
Moose. Okay.
Moose on the beach, dude.
But whenever I do see them, you know, on a TV program, like online
Yeah.
or whatever, they're never at the fucking beach.
But they do scare me though.
They should.
But they do swim really well.
All right,
They're like
but if they,
only
it's
by the
completely
hippo.
irrelevant.
It's
There's no
completely
moose
irrelevant.
here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a half moose.
You fucking racist. I'm gonna throw you in the water.
Yeah, he's gonna
He
take
can't
a
swim.
You know, all rodents are the same.
Flying squirrel.
You're absolutely right.
Alright, so it sounds like I should just go in.
All right, so that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Okay.
We want to try
I'm gonna throw it.
Are we trying to rope to you just in case?
We make sure the harness is tight on him.
Horses up
Okay.
there, they're gonna be on the other side.
You got rocks?
Yeah, do we want to tie it around your
Yeah.
saddle?
Yeah.
Like your pocket rocks.
Okay.
Once you find the rock, take the rocks out of your pocket.
Okay. Okay.
Got also cast guidance.
Granny, help me out.
Not so sure about
You want to tie the knot?
Okay.
Yeah, I can tie.
Athletics.
Your
or-
granny's helping.
Yeah.
If
Wait,
it's a check.
it doesn't matter, does it?
Well, might as well.
Okay.
But let's roll together.
We're tying a rope.
Tying it.
Guys, you never make a
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, I have the lucky feet.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Half
It's
luck.
half leg.
Halfling luck.
I can
Okay.
reroll once.
Okay, well, that's not the lucky
I can-
feet. Yeah.
Well, it's a.
What did you?
But he has a lucky. I rolled a 4, which is a 3.
I rolled a 13.
You have -2.
I mean, as far as like throwing somebody in a pool, fine. You know, sploosh.
Shit, it's a rock.
Like they're bleeding
We're,
out.
we're tying up for more.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'll take a running jump. Like I'll do a running jump.
A
towards the
gallop?
center.
Okay. Splash. Go down. You sink about 20 feet.
Perfect.
The bottom is pretty rocky. The water's moving pretty quickly.
Perfect.
We got Orson on the other end of the rope too, just in case.
Okay.
Because it's
I'll help on the rope too, but I don't think.
Thony starts yanking on the rope. Yanking on the rope.
Oh,
You guys pull him out. He's like, there's a horseman down there. The horse jumped in the water.
Moose man.
Oh, he just jumped in. It's fine.
It's fine.
I don't. What do you mean? It's fine.
Fine.
14.
He's pulling on the rope.
Where's the rock?
There's a horseman down there.
Put more rocks in his pocket.
Oh God.
11.
Okay, so you see this elderly gnome getting like basically teabagged into this pond, in and out, in and out. Tony's down there holding his breath. He like kind of goes over to the rock. And you see this large, like pumpkin-sized rock carved with a bunch of like flowing runes on it. For more.
Yeah.
When you touch it, when you go to pick it up,
Yeah.
it burns you.
Oh shit.
It burns your hands, like as if it was like in an oven. 3 points of fire damage. You touch it, you don't expect it to be hot, so like you grab it,
Yeah.
and you're like, what the? Like you gotta take a second.
Wait, he touched the same rock that the elderly gnome touched.
Tony touched it.
All right. Is there any like seaweed nearby or any kelp algae on the ground, anything like that?
Not like
And I don't think Tony
there's
tried
not a
to
whole
touch
lot
it.
of like vegetation down here, but
Okay.
there might be
Yeah, that's
some.
true. It could have
Sure.
changed, or it could just be
Just trying to see if I can use it as like a mitt or a padding. Yeah.
Might take you a minute to like collect enough because it's kind of like a flowing stream, so
According
there's
to
not a
D&D
whole lot of
rules,
sediment
I
or
got-
anything there.
What is it? What is the ruling?
It's like 1 minute per con mod.
All right, so I got 3 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Was it like insanely long to hold your breath?
Did Tony ever? Did he ever? He has tried to grab it.
So Thony goes over and sees this horseman picking up seaweed. He's like, oh, okay, great.
It's crazy.
I hear moose eat seaweed.
Fucking crazy.
Then
Okay, I can't
Thony
use it
like
if
picks up the rock
Fucking great.
and like he has the stone and he's lifting it, but he's just having a hard time. And like he goes to pull on the rope, and then like the stone drops. So then he like holds the rope for a minute. Like he's just struggling with it. As that's happening, you feel the water like the water's been flowing this way. All of a sudden you feel like
Oh,
the water like surge the opposite direction. Both Thony and Vamor look, and you see this vaguely humanoid wave shape come up, and it says something like underwater. You can hear it, you can feel it vibrate like when somebody talks underwater to you. And then it pauses for a moment. Nobody answers. Whatever it says, it demands something.
Only those two can hear it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that you guys would even
Be
see
aware.
anything. It's
Except
probably
I just try to, bup, like,
and then it says to you, "Does the stone belong to you?"
can I think like, did he say it to my mind or did he just say that in a
Wow,
way?
he said it like you
Just
hear
talk
it now.
back. Talk underwater without drowning.
What kind of moose?
That's true. I don't know if a moose
God.
can talk underwater without
It
drowning.
came from the vein, blub blub.
Blump, blump.
He says, "It's been bothering me. It's been bothering this whole pond. Please get it out of here. If this belongs to you, please get it out of here." Stand.
Take my seaweed. Take my seaweed hands.
Okay.
I grasp,
Ask him for
and
help.
then I use my tail to flick the rope that I'm tied to.
Wait, Muse has long tails.
And we pull back.
God,
So we yank.
this is a
we get
murder
Orson.
about to
We
happen.
get Orson to yank it back.
I didn't know it was gonna be a bunch of crows.
We'll see.
Now you know.
There's about to be.
I'm not saying it's a stretch, but I don't know if it's like.
Oh, okay.
You're underwater. You can't hear me.
We're not even on the same plane of existence.
So yeah, I grip it with my little algae pads,
Okay.
and I
Ask Waterboy for help.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yank back with the Orson.
If he wanted it out, he would have helped himself.
Yeah, I'll help with the
Phony
pulling.
like sees you grabbing the stone, and he looks and he grabs it back, like he holds onto it too,
Taco.
and he starts pulling the rope.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oof. We're getting pulled in water.
6.
18, 19.
Alright. So the centaur and the bear win out against the old lady. The elderly gnome. So yeah, Thony like grabs it, like barely still hold his breath, and you just kind of like rip it out of thin and sort of gallop as you're getting pulled up. So you guys would also see the centaur emerge from the pond holding this big rock underneath his arm. I'm assuming you drop it because those algae pads,
Probably.
Yeah,
Are they
really do the
sizzling
trick.
or are they actually?
like yeah,
They're
like hot, like
Okay.
again, oven hot.
Yeah, like they're like
Not
burning
just warm.
through this algae at this
Yeah,
point.
like you barely get it up. I'm not gonna
Okay.
give you any more fire damage, but like you're on the verge of it.
Yeah, I
Um,
would definitely drop it as soon as it's on the water safely.
So you take out a metal pan out of the oven with just paper tails.
Throw the bag. Yeah, that's kind of what it was like. Thony, you guys yank him back up, and he's like, the centaur got it. Hey, that's a rock.
That's our.
We need that rock. You guys can see them yelling across the pond.
All right, so I mentioned to them that like literally that little dude was trying to grab this too. Not quite sure why, but something in the water wanted it out. So
It seems like we're on the right side.
Can I?
I mean, it's
try
kind of relative. If you look at it from this way, it's right. If you look at it from this way, it's left.
We
Any
are
sort of
on
reading
the
of
right
the
side.
rooms or trying to identify?
Make an Arcana check.
How's the weather for us now? Is it still misting or
11.
Orson's been around the block. Would he know if this is the Fane Stone that we're looking for?
I mean, it's pretty.
Yes. Orson, Foxwind, they would recognize that as a phase. Nobody touches it though.
11.
If it's,
So,
if it's burning me, it's because
You know
it's
that,
that'll
like-
hurt the Fanes.
The magic that you're used to seeing with like Glee,
Oh, no.
Gale,
Yeah.
it's
No, we really
old,
like silver.
and it's elven,
Like,
and
doesn't
it's
hurt us.
arcane, but it's like over your head. Like you recognize what it is, but it can't really make sense.
do I know if this would be like a substance that is gonna damage all fey creatures, like a cold iron situation or anything like that, or is it more of the brooms or rather?
Something this powerful is like this kind of woodstone.
Yeah.
Probably has something like this built into it in order to keep fey creatures from. I can't jump.
Oh, right, okay.
I
Gotcha.
remember it's 10 foot.
I can't jump to begin with.
Can't you just run around?
Now the waterfalls.
Well, the waterfall, right? Is it like? Is there a pathway, like a tunnel,
Behind it.
or is it like not behind, but like is it like?
Make a perception check.
I mean, I'm just gonna say there's always treasure behind that water fountain. Or water.
Don't go chasing
We learned that one the hard way.
15.
15. In fact,
The one waterfall in Skyrim. I don't care. I was right.
Hey,
you can see a little cave behind this other
Oh
rock.
shit.
Right top.
But no, it was okay. I was like
See?
more or less
There's
asking,
always.
asking you. They're like, can we walk underneath the waterfall?
Yes.
Like it's
Sure.
yeah, like
It's kind of romantic and sexy.
you
there
know.
might be a snake under there for you.
Yeah, there might just
Waiting
be
to go
some.
down just waiting to go down your
Big
throat.
snake going down.
Might just be
It
some woman
is-
that
it
you want
is-
to take a picture
I mean,
of.
you can try. It is
But it's a
not
snake or
level
moose?
with the.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But what I'm trying to say is like, have you ever been to like the place that we went?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
how
there might be
like
some hot women swimming around. They just want to.
anyway,
Basically, just past
Can we walk
Yeah.
from here to here if we go behind the
Yeah.
waterfall?
Is it safe, or will I have to do like safe checks?
You're gonna need some checks because that's a 60-foot waterfall coming down.
So there isn't a safe spot.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
You're gonna
have to
set
walk
a
through.
monk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Is
Waterfall.
there like a
Behind
cliff
the
over and there's a...
You'd have to go through.
Well,
It'll take an athletics check.
we
You know,
use...
straight Constitution, man. That's the way the monks do it.
Can I do it that way?
Yeah, can I do through Constitution?
Isn't that how the monks would train under a heart on their shoulders? They would be knocked over by the.
Any sort of thing that's trying to like make you move from where you are is always a strength.
Well, how about I put in Titans? I have 2 Titans that go like... And then...
Okay, lady, you're jamming iron plates into the rock. Go for it.
They're not Petons, they're Pythons.
Can I get advantage with it?
It's just it's a spike with a pie tray on the end.
Using the Pythons?
What is this? This
3.
you're going under the water.
Yes.
Okay. Granny gets swept away. She takes like 3 steps under this like hard, wide waterfall, loses her footing, and boom, starts to get carried down.
Granny! I'm gonna run and try and jump to the rock and like try and like catch her, but be on the rock and as little in the water as possible.
Athletics check.
Yep, famous last words.
Yeah, our minus 1 goes really well with us.
Does a 6 save Granny?
A 6 does not. Give me a dexterity check now.
Okay.
Mm.
Does a crit work
What's
for you?
that? All right, so
And I have a plus to that.
you barely you can't stick the landing. The rock is too wet. You misjudge. Boom, you hit the rock and immediately slide off, but are able to grab onto it and quickly grab onto Granny. But now both of you are in the water. Is holding on to the rock, but barely, and Granny is holding on to but barely.
And this is the music for this moment.
Hey there, Mr. Horseman! Can you, like, skedaddle?
So you guys do see these people
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got some.
Granny, don't let the aboleth scare you.
What's Aboleth? Never heard her.
Oh no.
Granny, you feel something underneath of
Oh no.
you. And with like this surge from underneath you, you just get carried up by water. And it like basically thrusts you onto one of those big rocks. And then same thing, like all of a sudden you're bam. A little rough, but you're up on the rock.
I'm like
You
hugging
guys are
it.
like kind of standing on this wet, slippery rock, all this mist around you. You see this form. It is water. It's not like a creature in the water. It is water.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Spirit Waterman or woman. Wait, did you just talk back to me? Oh.
It's actually just farting in your face.
It's got the squirts.
Mr. Waterman person, Miss Ma'am.
As you're like talking to this river or this pond, a face emerges from the surface of the pond. Looks like yours.
Oh. Wow, hello there, darling. How are you?
You're beautiful. Takes a moment. Hello.
Oh.
That's why.
Do you mind if we cross the river? The mighty kind, if you can let us cross.
I can help.
Thanks. I'm Randy Lander.
As soon as you say thanks, it just like surges up and like you ever see like in a like a shark attack movie where like the shark grabs onto somebody and like pulls them like through the water. That's what it's doing to you, but it's not gripping you with angry shark teeth.
Lethal.
Yeah.
Granny!
Yeah, you just see Granny like kind of almost like barefoot ski across the pond, but she's like knee deep. Splash of water.
That was mighty fine. Can you do that for my friend over there too, please?
You see this form come right up next to the rock.
It's okay. It
And
was
then the
fun.
face emerges. Looks like yours.
Okay. This is I kind of like close my eyes and like back away a little bit. It doesn't do anything.
If you wanted to.
I
It's waiting there.
You dangle your foot out, but like,
dip just my big toe in the water.
well, like,
Whoosh! Big surge of water comes up.
Ah!
Get pushed across.
Gonna probably ask the water to bring us the rock. Instead of-
I
It
say,
was mentioned a few times.
I definitely know I mentioned it a couple times.
But
The thing is, it asked us to get it.
It-
Yeah, but I said it could help,
Oh,
like with something like.
Instead of drowning,
because it asked us to get rid of it.
do we see
Could pick up, and it could not touch it either.
Yeah.
can we see the other side?
You see your friends on the other side, like
Or do we see the ladder,
No.
ropes, and caves?
Mr. Horseman, can we have that rock back?
Mr. Mooseman.
It's been screwing with the weather patterns.
would I be
Back
speaking
in
or would
Anvil.
Orson be speaking? I know he's like a higher rank.
whoever he's talking to.
You-
he's-
I mean, is the rock who's where's the
Orson's
rock?
probably squatting around and talking with other people about the rock.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Cool.
I mean, everybody's watching all this stuff happening with these guys like skating across the surface of the pond. But yeah, you guys are the stars of the show. So.
I
Yeah.
think we both need to put the rock back, and I think it's gonna help. I think you guys can help carry it, but ultimately, I think it needs to go back into the same spot.
Where did
Oh,
you
so we're
guys?
all
Where
putting
did
the
you
rock
guys
back there.
take it from?
Oh, you see that little gnome over there?
The old one?
He's
The one that
the
looks like a
one.
drowned rat.
Actually, do we still have the rope?
Actually, Thony was going to like stick his foot in and whoosh.
Okay.
Thony's
Okay.
going to end up on the other bags with you.
That-
Clever path, like just kind of gives you guys a wave, and the other people from town also give you guys a wave, but they don't look like they're going to try to.
Yeah.
This is a little much for them.
Right.
The weather. You guys see like the like sort of fog and mist that was coming up from where the pond was. You start to see like the skies clear, like almost like when you see a storm moving out. You just kind of like moves and drifts, but you can see like blue skies off in the distance.
You mentioned water problems. They're probably over now. Where did you say you were having problems?
Over in Anhalt.
And
Where the hell is that?
you guys,
It's my home.
is that Lightward or Darkward?
There's both
It was pretty dark over the storming.
yeah, and we like both kinds of trees there.
We haven't had storms in over a fortnight.
Orson, I like yell over behind my back.
Yeah,
You ever hear of Anvil?
where that is. Maybe the fields of autumn. I don't know.
Fields of autumn.
More eyes him up, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do an insight check to see how his facial expressions are playing what's actually going on here."
Orson or
No,
Oh,
to him,
It's only like 3 miles from here.
it's 16 plus numbers. Do I get these? 16 minus 1, so 15 for me.
That's 20 on the
Nice.
Persuasion?
Are you trying to
To
hide anything, or
no.
I mean, he seems genuine.
Okay, cool. Okay.
There's confusion.
Yeah, there's a lovely inn that I own in Anhalt. You must have heard of it. It's called the Four Lanterns. Yeah, well, I got the best pies that you ever have in your life.
Well, what is the purpose of 4 lanterns?
For people to stand, take pictures.
What?
One East Lantern for my kids.
You turn your kids into lanterns?
No, each lantern represents a kid.
Their soul is powering the lantern.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
I think that's what.
Granny, you did what with your kids?
No, so one of the She goes on like an elaborate story about like all of her kids and how proud she is of them taking their own.
Old person talk.
Yeah.
Snap pictures.
She goes on her
Little
wallet.
photo wallet, yeah.
All of our eyes just simultaneously go white.
Talks about all 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 grandkids.
I don't think they're from here.
This
And
is
by here, I mean like water to here.
This is bliss.
Well, of course not. I'm from the Underdark.
Both adventurers.
What's that?
He just mentioned the Underdark. Would we also have known about that, like being from the Fae? Like, I feel like yes, right?
You guys would call it the Fadark.
We would call it Faedark. Okay.
You know, like if you're putting together that they're from a different world, then you're like, oh, okay, I guess that's sort of your version of the Fadark.
Yeah, I've heard stories. Yeah, my Eladrin teacher mentioned that there are different planes, and sometimes people come into the Feywild randomly through portals, and sometimes just happenstance. So maybe they're from a different
What? What is the what do you call it? The Feywild?
Feywild. Yep, that's where you're at.
Were they the babies?
That's over in
I
the
mean, they don't
shadows.
do that here.
What? How do you guys?
Bad bye.
How do you guys reproduce the Feywild?
Excuse me?
Straight to sex. Wow, man. You're a dirty old lady, aren't
A Fey! That makes a lot more sense now.
She like goes fix her ears and wax comes out of it.
It's a gay wild.
It's a different plane, man.
Granny's been to the gate while playing. Granny would recognize that.
you? Gay Wild's a bar down the road. A strip joint down the road.
Serve a different kind of pie.
As you eat that.
That's how you know learn.
Fair.
That's where you know learn to.
It's a slice, not a shooter.
So let's see.
Good though, right? They're really decking. I ate a whole one. I felt sick later. Like I was like, I should not have eaten a whole one.
Yeah, that would be a meal.
Yeah.
Die happy.
That looks
Say that later when you're on the toilet.
So Thorny, where did you say you took this stone from? You traveled all the way to the Feywild to take this stone?
Well, I didn't actually know that I was in this Feywild. Is that where we are now? This is a Feywild?
Did you see the talking lake?
Yeah, I a lot of strange things have been happening.
Yeah.
So, why are you here for this?
He does a talking bear.
There's a
I
rabbit
took
just chilling
stone
there. Just...
from
That eats babies.
out of the fence
Occasionally.
and brought it here. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 4 miles that way. 'Cause
That-
I kind of approached.
That fence was a warded barrier to keep the forces of darkness out of the Feywild proper. Did I say that right?
That's
That's what Foxwood said like 6 times last night. I just, I just,
That, I think, was the prison that the nymph wanted me to free her from.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Not a normal nymph.
did you free the nymph?
I guess so. We had a bargain, and she held up her end of the bargain by helping me get the best garden around. She did so by wiping out the other gardens in town.
It's Orson.
So I assume-
is Foxwood here too, or is it just Orson?
Yeah, both of those parties that left her
I
here.
call them over. They gotta hear this because they know more about that place than I do.
Is the direction and distance right? If we ask Foxwood and Motion, like roughly that direction, that boundaries.
Yeah, I mean, if you triangulate Thony's or Devereaux's cottage, the Vanguard where Foxwood, where we came from, here, sounds about right.
You say he freed a nymph from beyond the fane.
Thony's like, yeah, that she was beautiful, like elf lady with pointy ears, but far more beautiful than any elf I've ever seen in animal.
I was a young man.
Sure.
After carrying that stone.
His memory's not the best anymore.
No, really.
Yes,
You
light
know
up.
me,
Who are you?
Randy.
Oh.
You've known me for a long time. You know I didn't always look like
Like
this.
50 something years.
Yeah, we've been. I knew this for like 50 years. Don't you remember?
Oh my god.
Gaslighting this guy.
You guys are.
Oh, that's what I do at work all day.
Randy, it's been a long couple of days.
Gaslight the dementia patients. Jesus Christ, dude.
I'll be like, you already ordered your lunch.
But that,
You did?
if he's talking about be the, oh, what's her face? The fucking
Shadow Queen.
yeah, Shadow Queen, Shadow Princess. Right.
Felt like
Velvet Queen, that's the one.
She didn't say anything to me about
Oh, let's get Fox first. Okay. That one over.
Roswin, the Fell Night Queen. Could probably take a form of some nymph, strike a deal with a mortal. Mortal doesn't get burned by touching the face stone.
and they would get. She's able to. Oh, she's able to talk.
Would the stone cause that, or would her deal cause that? Do you think?
I think the stone being dropped into this crossing here probably caused the wacky weather.
And the fire caused the
The
aging.
on it prevented anybody from the Fae to touch it.
Aging.
Could be.
I think he meant material.
Mortal as in like people from the mundane.
It's a slur.
You guys are also mortals. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, I'm like, oh wait, we're all mortals, but if he just got burned, then that means he's immortal.
He's not a fae. You're a fae creature. You're a fae creature. You're a fae.
Yeah.
Fae.
Did you mention to us that
Fae,
anything about
Faye girl, Faye.
it burning you and it not burning him? You didn't mention that to us yet.
I saw ready
You
for the
haven't
Fae.
had
I would talk about how it
Okay.
came up. I would've-
Okay.
And the algae gloves.
Yeah. He says, Thony goes down and touches the rock. He's like, you're telling me this is hot? Because it's not hot at all.
It burns those of us from the Fae plane.
We aren't supposed to touch them, and it tells us so.
There's a protection ward. A protective ward.
Oh, just pay.
I show them like the mild burns on my hands. Like,
Ooh. Do you got?
Show
do
your
you,
hopes.
do you need any cream?
Have you ever been with a
no.
moose?
Are you sure about that?
You say moose one more time.
Just
Stop.
fucking jackalope over there.
I will headbutt you.
Granny. Granny would
quickly
like
just
to
jump
rage.
out of the way and just kind of like fleet for a second.
I
Like,
mean, if you
sorry,
know
don't crack over in the corner. Just
where
get
this goes, because I don't know if I remember how I got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I just knew that I was heading for Dead Man's Drop, and that's where it's a deep water would be. Made my way here, but I don't know if I can find my way back to
We got a place. But leave
the.
there.
Why is it so dark here? Is it nighttime?
This would
You
also
remember that
be
hole they
your
made in the
fault.
fence?
Let the
The
shadow out.
darkness literally seeped through it.
That
That's
doesn't
it.
make any sense.
It does here.
Well, yep. To our world.
I don't think that makes sense anywhere.
So anyway, we're gonna go plug up the darkness hole now.
Oh, I've done that for like a bathtub. That's a bit easy.
With a puppet. With a puppet.
One of those circle boppets.
Started with a puppet.
I was sleeping in it, and I was like, bathtub. Fuck. Makes sense.
Oh shit.
Alright, I guess I'll.
Don't sexualize Granny Lantern, okay?
Granny's doing it herself.
It's the middle of the night, you see Granny roll over. All you hear is "Puppet."
Oh, you're gonna say that?
I remember that.
Is this the one with the kid that starts?
This is 1998, so.
Oh no, okay. I'm thinking of the cartoon. It's a cartoon, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, the quicker that we can get this stone back, the sooner the weather patterns will be fixed. So
And then I can make my great sweet tea pies. You guys more welcome to have some.
I'll pick up the stone. Which way?
This way. Hold on. We're all together. We gotta move out whenever it's ready.
We're
It says, all right, we're all together. We'll move out when everybody's ready.
Oh my.
Crane's ready. I go to Thorn. I think they're measuring 4 sticks around here.
Oh, whoa.
It is. It slips in the
You know
ground.
what? That's my non-pact name from now on. Non-true name. So there's an assembly of 20 Fae, or roughly 20 Fae, force, and now these 2 people from the material world
And Thony.
plus Thony. Thony turns back to the Tabaxi and the other NPCs and just kind of waves, points.
Because he made a deal with the chick.
Yeah, but he's the only one that can carry this.
Field already been struck.
Oh, those two.
I already picked it up.
That's true.
Oh, I do
They start making their way back, out of here somehow or another. When they disappear from the pond area, you don't see them anymore. They're the Tabaxi and the other NPCs. As soon as they walk out of your sight, they're gone.
The veil.
In the water.
Where did they just go?
I would like to casualty on my roll.
Nice blow.
Okay.
Maybe both broke out at the same time.
I
can do a little bit of
magic.
I
I want to make sure my magic still works here. That's all.
So as everybody's deciding, okay, we'll move out of here, and you guys are gonna carry the stone. You hear
There's definitely not a conversation about throwing Thony back over there, too.
I just want to help make things right.
You know what? You're a
Things
good little
started
lad.
with me, and also maybe I can get my youth back. I'm
That's it. Bad life decisions.
It seems rather selfish, considering all the people you have hurt and killed.
I realize that. You're right. I do realize that. I'm just saying.
There's been a lot of people that have died from the weather
Right,
and from
from the
the
shadow.
shadow. There's a lot of
The
deaths
weather's
on this
not
guy's
fair.
hands.
I
Not the weather, but we
will
got the
do what I
shadow.
must.
The weather on
My
our side.
main priority is to set things right in your world and in ours.
Listen, he's my little buddy. I'll take care of him, even though he point at me, calling me old, that we look the same age. But even though I got 3 more wrinkles than he does, 'cause I'm wiser.
Fucking rings on a tree.
Wait, if you click on the
77
tell how old they are.
and a half.
83.
Judging by the children? No.
I understand that.
My hair's like a nice light blue.
What?
Fuck.
What are you one of those weirdos?
Yeah. Why don't have your hair in your color?
That is normal color.
Blue?
Yeah.
Blue hair? Guys,
Is that
blue,
actually acceptable? Is that
blue nose? Blue hair? No.
Well, it did.
Yes.
That's invasion, right?
Yeah, I was
He's
just
the
like,
horse person and the goblin and the rabbit person.
I trust him more than you do right now. You're the one who's killed a bunch of
Oh,
people.
it's always gonna come
Well,
to that.
to be fair, he eats babies.
So of the fair.
What?
I said no such exact thing.
Hey, once things go back to normal, I will bring you some of my best carrots. How's that sound? I have a wonderful garden.
Oh.
Are they baby carrots?
He's a garden gnome. Holy shit, that's amazing.
If our paths ever cross again, I won't reject them.
I will take that. Just trying to make amends.
There are graveyards you can visit.
Insight on Mr. Newberry. 18. Does he seem like a... Oh yeah, because he has rock, so he is a mortal. But does he look
He's
like
of a mundane world. He's not so much. We don't know if he's technically immortal or immortal.
But does he
However, I
seem...
think you've revived him.
Damn, this is
I did
It went down the last fight, didn't
He
it?
wasn't-
The boxing went down.
but I want to see if he, like... He knows more than he's letting. Like, because he keeps on saying, I want to restore. Like he's owing a debt or something. I'm feeling, like, very suspicious off of him.
you rolled an
18 insight.
total.
Yeah.
You've known Phony for a long time. He's lived in
Yeah.
your town for a while. Your read is that he is genuinely apologetic and sorry
Okay.
this all happens, and when people hit him with like, there's a lot of blood on your hands, you kill a lot of people.
Okay.
It hurts. He realizes it. It just hurts to hear it.
Okay, I just want to make sure, like, I don't know, he,
Fair.
yeah, he's acting a little fey.
I think he's gonna be trouble, but we'll see. You gotta play it out.
He does
Can you say that out loud in front of him?
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's really funny.
These
That's amazing.
things tend to play out that way.
Yeah. He's already made one stupid mistake.
What is another?
Well, in our world, it was this terrible storms.
That does not make things better. You then interrupted two planes.
What happened here?
You
No
most
storms.
likely
I mean,
will
that's
see.
good, right? No storms.
Shadows,
Oh,
Spriggans, and babies.
worse.
Oh, I
But
bet
they won't understand
Not a bad thing.
until they see.
Brigands.
Evil.
As you guys say the word Spriggans. At the top, you can hear.
I
like,
knew it.
some
Fucking knew it.
shouting and
Avalanche.
sounds of battle.
Shit.
Um,
They shall come.
You hear
That's why I whispered
some of
Grim's name.
some of the allies up top call down
Stop
to you.
educating.
And you see some flashes of magical spells being cast. You hear shouting and you hear steel on steel. And then just moments after that, from the sort of canyon rim, several more Spriggans, a couple of those gray elves, a couple of Sharakai, a couple of enlarged Spriggans too.
Biggins.
Biggins, yeah.
Oh no.
One of the gray elves is standing up here,
Oh shit.
and it says, looks down and says, "Well done, but the Fane Stone does you no good. The Queen's army has already arrived to claim this forest. You cannot stop her now."
Oh shit.
Queen? Bitch, I am the only queen in this forest.
How many do we see?
Slag!
Quick, glance up, maybe 30.
What does it mean by queen? I'm using, like, the
Also,
This is you use your fey magic, right?
also,
Can somebody heal me really fast?
um,
You got four
You
fingers.
see a couple of what you guys would think are pixies, right? Things maybe a foot or so tall with wings on the back and carrying bows, but their skin is like gray.
That does not look good, Zach, from my perspective.
And they have, instead of like butterfly wings, where there's like kind of gossamer wings, their wings are like moth wings. And they're like flying and darting around, and they start shooting arrows down at you.
Oh shit. Oh troubles.
And you also hear this, like, even above the roaring waterfalls in this canyon, this like as like a swarm of bees the size of birds, like come up and start
Hello,
to, as a swarm, make their way over.
Should we run? Should we run?
I think we should run fastly. How about this?
Yeah, I got the stone.
Let's roll initiative, and then we'll wait till next week to play things out. But let's get initiative.
Oh my gosh, goodness
Oh.
golly.
Oh,
Can I roll initiative next week?
Yeah. Can we roll initiative
Now,
next week?
I'm gonna roll.
The 30 bees.
Hello. Are there any boobs? What's up? Boobs.
Oops.
Oops.
Boobs.
Oh, boobs, like alcohol?
Boobs. B-O-O.
C-E?
He wants to say
I
boobies.
don't know what you're asking.
Boobies. So the back.
Oh,
Say
boobies.
boo to the bee.
Okay, that was the bad joke.
Yeah.
That was the grunt.
Everything else fucking landed tonight, man. That was terrible.
Even all the
Alright,
boost
Frigate and Shatterkai. I've been abbreviating Shatterkai with SK, and my mind can't get like Sorcerer Kings out. Like,
Oh no!
like, SK.
How many Sorcerer Kings are we fighting?
They might as well be with us at level 1.
I mean, we'll get crushed all the same.
One Shatter Kyle drops darkness on us and destroys all in one turn.
I think Twilight can see through magical darkness.
Okay,
Okay,
destroy all but one of us
yeah.
in one turn.
I can help with that.
I guess I think
Darkness
there's
doesn't
a
let us see through magic.
No.
That just gives us huge darkness.
Huge darkness.
Yeah, but that's correct.
How about Lou?
Initiative.
20 total.
Oh, somebody roll that.
The only
The only one. Yeah, 6.
Hey, go this way. What way? Fuck.
4.
Oh shit. B's got 8.
You don't get our ass.
Well, except the guy who has kind of rage.
I'm a bumblebee.
Okay.
And I like
I get to go
the
before the
kids.
bees.
Yeah.
The bunnies and the bees.
Alright, so Lou, you'll be starting us off, followed by the gray sprites, or pixies, Vamor, both Spriggans, and Shatterkai, and bees, Granny, he's on,
Get bees.
yeah. You know.
I had so much fun.
Don't forget to add Oarsman Foxman to the lineup.
Oh, yes.
Pretty sure they're still.
You guys want to roll initiative for them?
Sure.
Not me.
No? Brandon, you had the hot hand.
Oh, yeah, you actually did have the hot hand. I'm doing it. Fuck!
What are the
Now I
Fey-
gotta
what-
see.
What's the Fey Defenders initiative?
3 on the die.
What's a die?
I only got a 4.